Hey, how you guys doing? I hope all is well. So I gotta let you guys know everything that's going on currently. So at first I was going to talk about Blueface. I don't know if you guys know, but he
Guys, getting out of town, y'all. God damn! I'm getting out of town, y'all. God damn!
Did y'all see he fell off stage? Okay, talking about karma is hitting him hard. They are saying that he's losing his house. And this is how I was going to start this live. However, Chrisean Rock, she just spoke out. So everybody is talking about her. Or it could be it's just he's getting his karma. So when I go here, um, Chrisean Rock, she states this. And people are saying this article says she reflects old videos of herself crying and says she's glad that she isn't her anymore. So people are saying, or this news article is mentioning that this is in response to Blueface proposing to Jada. And she states here, I'm so sorry. I'm so happy. I got through this toughest phase of my life. Now I can breathe and heal with my baby boy. She also says this, one thing about me, I forgive, but I don't forget. I'm glad I'm free. I'm glad I got up and moved in my own home. I'm glad that this isn't me anymore. I'm glad that when I cry now, it's tears of joy. Okay. Wow, wasn't that great? I need you guys to call in. I want you guys to weigh in on this. I put the link for the live stream, and also the phone number is right here at the bottom. But I want to get, what are you guys, how do you guys feel? What are your thoughts about this? Also, what's going on currently is congratulations to Jaidyn Alexis. She signs record deals with Columbia Records. And even though he owes 13 million, this is what he's doing.
Yeah.
You feel me? And being the market and budget behind Jaidyn, so Columbia can see what we're doing and notice what we're doing. I want to go far, man. I want to go to the top.
That's right.
I want this to never stop.
That's right.
We fucking own you guys now. You guys work for us. Right?
We here.
Raise your hand if you work for Milk Music. Raise your hand. Raise your glass if you work for Milk Music in this motherfucker. You feel me? Raise your glass if you work for Milk Music in this motherfucker. Cheers to me. Cheers. Let's go. Milk Music.
So he don't realize he just a puppet. So they're saying that it's a contract, I guess, for $10 million for Jaidyn, but he's going to take that $10 million and he's going to take it to use towards his $13 million. So that's the only reason why he proposed and married her, so she can be more, I guess, secure. And I think maybe Jaidyn was the one to say, hey, you know, if I'm going to do this, I want to be a wife. I need you to make me your wife, because a lot of girls, that's what they want. That's what they desire. They desire that ring, even though she knows he's not going to be faithful. He's a dog, but they still going to want the ring and the lifestyle of, I guess, a wife. So that is what's happening here. And Blueface, he pushes out like he's the man, but actually, these people around him, he's the whore. They the pimps, because they're gonna make the money. They're gonna make the money, but you know, you gotta sell it how you sell it. But I would love for you guys to call in, let us know your thoughts on this. Like I said, if you guys have just gotten in, make sure you guys like this video and let's get these likes up. The likes are so low right now. We only have 200 views and we only have 38 likes. You know, if you guys support this channel, I need to see you guys. You know, I work hard for you guys. Make sure you guys like this video. So So I started the video off, which we'll do again. So this is Blueface. Earlier today, it was a video posted of him falling off the stage. Did you guys see that? I'm going to play with the audio. Blueface fell off the stage.
God damn! I'm good. Getting out of town, y'all. God damn! I'm good. Getting out of town, y'all. God damn! I'm good.
Ooh, he's so mad about that fail, girl. I'm gonna look here and see what they're saying in that fail. People are saying is it old? Well, guess what? On site, y'all gotta stop putting up old ass clips. People are saying that's old. On site, y'all are being known for posting old ass clips. Y'all gotta stop that, okay? Cause y'all keep on posting old ass clips of Blue. So, but I ain't never seen it. People in the comment section said since he got engaged, things just been going down here for him, child. Dishonor his mother in front of the whole world. God took a step back and took a step with him. This shit is old. Why is it going viral again? Okay. So hell, and you guys said in the comment section it's going old, but I just want to watch it one more time. Okay. So this is not his karma currently, because that's what people were pushing it as. Well, this is Blueface karma after proposal, after he disrespected his mom. But this happened before he disrespected his mom on the internet. So therefore, everybody that's speaking that, you're wrong. God had nothing to do with this because this video was back in the day. It had nothing to do with his mom. You see how people lie on God, huh? And it makes people become unbelievers because you sitting up here talking about God did it, God did it. God did that. God did that. This video old, nigga. Okay, stop lying on God. But you know, you lie on who you want to do it. I don't give a damn. Okay, because y'all gonna do it anyway. So let's go with current T. Thanks to Hollywood Unlock. Okay, so Hollywood Unlock, they reposted this, and it's come from Chrisean Rock. And do we need to go to Chrisean Rock just to verify it, just to confirm? Okay, let me see. Chrisean, where's Chrisean? I'm gonna look. We just need to go to the horses because all these media outlets, they be doing a lot, right? They be doing a lot. So this is what we have here. Now I'm looking for that post. Chrisean. Okay, I don't know who these people are. Okay, where is that post at? That the Hollywood. Okay, here it is. So Hollywood Unlocked, they are being honest, and I just matched it up with Chrisean Rock, and they're on it. So congratulations, Hollywood Unlocked, for not reposting old ass tea. And she is responding to Blueface proposal, and it states here, I'm so happy I got through this toughest phase of my life. Now I can breathe and heal with my baby boy. Wow, that is so mature of her. She didn't come out yelling. She didn't come out doing anything. She just reflected on herself. I need y'all to call in. Let us know. What do you guys think about this? The phone numbers on the side, and click the link to come on and talk about this. Now let's move on to another slide. She also says this: one thing about me, I forgive, but I don't forget. I'm glad I'm free. I'm glad I got up and moved in my own home. I'm glad that this isn't me anymore. I'm glad. Okay. See, can I go back? Okay. I'm glad that when I cry now, it's from tears of joy. So I silenced him because it's nothing but music, and you know how music is. But she's crying. But she said now when she cried, it's nothing but tears of joy. Okay. Yes. So I want to go back to the blog post, and I want to read the comments, what they're saying about it. So I'm gonna see if she have anything here. She want to show you guys her, you know, I forgot what you call the breast thing from the hospital. She's still rocking it in style. She want to let you guys know that they're trending number one Oh, come on now. Hold on. Congratulations. Do you guys see this? Do y'all see this? City Girls is real mad, okay? Okay, Chrisean and Lamu, they are trending #1 on YouTube, boo. Okay? Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Oh, go ahead. So I'm gonna go back here. I see a caller, so I'm about to pick up that phone call, but I want to take it back here. All right. So let's go to the phone call. Calling from 323. You're live on the air.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How you doing, baby?
I'm good. I usually go under the name of Icon Asia Davis, but that's my name, Asia Davis. How are you?
Hey, Asia. Talk to me, Deja. Yeah, I see you in the comment section, I think. So what are your thoughts about this?
I live in LA and, it's a lot. I work in the industry. I go to LA Film School and I've seen the exact same situation happen to me coming along. So I can totally understand what's going on. I am so proud of Chrisean Rock actually pushing it further and coming out with a song where she liberates females, where she says, you know what, there's a lot of us who've been baby mamas. There's a lot of us who have these narcissistic relationships with terrible men. And it's like, we never get justice. We never do. All you see him do is run off in the limelight. The girl gets the ring. Everybody's like, oh, look at you. Look at what happened to you. It's so sad. It's so sad. But to see her come back with Lil Mabu, and say, you know what? All females, F this person. You know what? For every woman in the world who's ever had a guy dancing in her face with a wedding ring, giving it to another chick, stunting and flaunting and trying to get on the airplane, I had that same thing happen to me when I was releasing my music. Same thing. And it was like, after I was done, I couldn't come out with a song that was like, F you. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a damn? I just carried on living my life and did exactly what I should have done. I got my bag. Now I'm retired at 32. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, honey, don't cry. Don't show it. Don't backlash, because I didn't do any of that. I just knew my relationship was between me and that person, not his extra girlfriend that he tried to slide in there and try to use to neg me. The word is neg. She's being negged by Stewie. And Stewie mad at her, but like, what's her fault? He's the one who left her. And really, like, she was with him for 3 years. She's not the second girlfriend. She had a baby with him. He said that they wanted to make a family together. And that's what she did. And then as soon as she got pregnant, he went back to the other girl. She's not even a side chick, okay? She was in a bona fide relationship for 3 years that we saw where he was clearly saying, I love her, even on a lie detector. And then went off and did what he wanted to do when she got pregnant, because he seems to leave all his baby mamas when they get pregnant, because when the other one was pregnant, he wasn't with her either. Some men, they just cannot handle a pregnant woman at all because emotions and all kinds of stuff. Now he want to step back in the scene now that it's easy to raise the kid. Now that the kid is almost 1, now the baby's almost ready to walk and talk and do all that. Now he want to show up for his family. But where was he for those 3 years? He was all with booty, all kind of stuff on social media. So when I hear him say things like, that's a side chick, or she'll always be second, or whatever, I'm like, wait a minute. He left the first one, been with you for 3 years. You get pregnant. I just like to always say, she is not a side chick. She is not a side chick. So for him to then take off and then go back to the first baby mom, all he's using her to do is neg Chrisean, because, Chrisean feels for him, that she loved him deeply. I mean, honestly, genuinely, in front of the whole world. And then the part that really gets me is like, this same part always happens in LA. A lot of the reasons that these men are not faithful in LA is because we're stacked on top of each other apartment-wise. And they usually have 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6 girlfriends in their phone. So when they're tired of you or they get upset, they're off to the next girl's house. And the girls just be waiting, waiting for Boo to get by, come by, drop his whatever, and his, And so when you guys are outside of the city of LA, I listen to all the stuff that you guys are talking about, and you're like, well, it wouldn't be me, it wouldn't be me, it wouldn't be me. I was just talking to my homie the other day, and he was like, nobody's faithful in LA. He's like, man, there is no boyfriend material. And I hear people saying, yes, you're lying. That's not true. That's not true. But it'd be the nerdy ones that are in the real relationships, real nerds, okay? The real hot, fine, sexy guy who is rich, who has money, has girls climbing on every pole that he could imagine, you know? And so when I say, like, outside the States, even California, dang it, I can't even remember. I was born here. I don't remember a time where any man has been faithful to any woman and stayed without, like, at least breaking up, or they get married or they cheat, or like 5 years later they're divorced, 8 years. It's the statistics of the divorce rate now. So he'll stay with her for 8 years, boom, all of a sudden, this whole situation will die down eventually. You know what I'm saying? This whole situation will die down. It won't be like, oh my God, he left her.
Now
and then when all that,
going back to
what
Chrisean,
I'm saying is when all that's gone,
okay,
when all the excitement is gone from all this breakup, he gonna divorce the other girl or break up with her, because then there's no use for her. He can't neg the other one anymore. He can't hurt Chrisean anymore. So when he can't hurt her, that's when he's going to look around and say, dang, I only married this chick because I was using her to hurt Chrisean, right? And that's exactly how it goes all the time. So for Chrisean to pop back with little Mayboo and be like, you know what, F him. She gave a voice to so many women. Me, I'm 37. That was 8 years ago when I was 26 when this happened to me. To just say, you know what? You clowning because you got a girlfriend. You want to show, oh yeah, she got the ring and all this other stuff. Walking down the aisle, creating more debt. Buying that ring, creating more debt. He in $15 million of debt, and now he got an $800,000 debt. She dodged a straight bullet, and I'm just proud of her for giving the girls a voice by just saying, you know what? We don't care, because that's the real truth. Women do not care when you leave us in the dusty road to go be with somebody else. We do not care. And it's just, he thinks that she cares so much, but the whole world is full of rich men. The whole world got men running around here with money, bank accounts, and houses. He just happens to be in Hollywood with a camera on him, okay? He just happens to be on the headline of news. And that's about it. That's the only thing that keeps him looking shiny. But now let's see what happens. You know, somebody's either going to jump in and save his finances, or somebody is just going to let him fall all the way to the ground with this money debt. And I say to, I got to say one thing to Jaidyn, you better not marry that debt bag, because men will leave you if you're broke. Men will always leave you if you're broke. They will skip you over, jump over you, say, nope, not my level. Nope, don't want you. And then go find another girl who can pay off those debts. Somebody who already graduated from high school, come roll up to them. They won't tell them how much debt they really have. Get the girl a ring. She thinks she won the lotto. Okay, she thinks she won the lotto. She gets married, and then pow, he hits her with all that credit, debt issues, all them problems. And you don't know about it. You don't know about it when you walk down the aisle all happy and getting married and stuff. And then all of a sudden you're like, damn, what I signed up for? What did I sign up for? And, you know, then they spend the next 8 years trying to figure out how to pay that off. And then he feels bad because this girl ain't paying it off fast enough. And he's like, see, she ain't got no money. She ain't got no money. And then he tells her, I could get another girl better than you because he's been sleeping around. Then the next thing you know, he go find another girl and tries to do the same thing. It's just how they do. But if I was Jaidyn, I would leave him as soon as I found out about the debt, because if a man finds out a woman has a debt, he's gone. You're talking about $8 million? I'm out. What is you talking about? No, I don't want that. I don't want your college debt. I don't want none of that. No, I want you to come in here and make my life easy. But then, you know, when Chrisean is flying away on her little jet with little Mabu, she really doesn't know. God knows. She really doesn't know what kind of bullet she dodged. Because if her fame and clout would have fell down at any point, he'd have been trying to recruit somebody else. He thought Jaidyn was getting ready to fall down and lose the clout and was online already searching for another artist. She's not putting it together, though. She not put Jaidyn over there so in love. Just I'ma stand by my man. You stand by that. You go ahead. You've been cheated on. You're gonna be cheated on in marriage. You're gonna be cheated on, girl. She's gonna be more miserable when she gets married too, because that's when shit really feels different. But you know what, Chrisean better not. She gonna cry, carry on crying in secret. Have your therapist. Go on ahead, talk to some of the women who've been through it. Thank you for giving us all a voice. I love you because men do us like that all the time. And I just want to say thank you, Chrisean, because that's exactly what you should have done. That's exactly the song you should have made. That's exactly the response he should have got. And don't ever try to talk to Jaidyn because she was the backup. She was the reserve. She's the woman that he's using to neg you. Don't even worry about that girl because he's going to dispose of her just like the narcissists do. They dispose every woman they're done using when they're done. And she's just lucky she got out. Now he want her back. Before he was ready to get married to Jaidyn, he'd been begging Chrisean to get back because that song put her back up on top. And he was ready to jump ship, honey. Do you understand? Jaidyn don't understand. She got a man that's ready to jump ship at any moment. Okay? That man, he got his SOS floaty pad on, honey. He ready to get off that boat and see the next girl who come around with a whole bunch of money. He'll always pay that child support for her. He'll take care of her, yeah, but he'll be on to the next money that comes. Talking about, I can only trust Jaidyn. Jaidyn is only with you, honey, till she can get her bag right and then get with a man that can treat her right. Don't get it twisted. And then he tried to lock down the bag right when she tried to get signed to Columbia Records. Oh, you see what I saw it coming. I said, as soon as they walk in a Columbia Records, he gonna bust out a red ring, and then boop, boopity, bop, bop. There it was, a ring on the girl. Talk about speculation. That ain't no speculation. Those are just facts. He trying to lock the bag down as soon as she gets some money. It's this $16 million too, girl. Chrisean, honey, you won, baby. You won. Run like hell now. Run like hell. Jaidyn was smart. She run like hell too. Okay, but Jaidyn gonna walk down that aisle. That's gonna be another $800,000 marriage that they can't afford. Oh, honey, and I kept saying he probably pawned that ring or had it melted down to get old girl's wedding ring down. And then all of a sudden, something came out that's exactly what happened. All I'm saying, I know these men. A lot of us women who are grown, we know these men. And after a while, we get tired of playing the game. And they always talk about, well, why are you single? See, you single. You shouldn't be talking on that. No, we already played all these games. We already saw how it goes. And literally, I'm at home playing. I'm literally like, and this is what's about to happen. I could predict the stuff. I predicted, and that's what's about to happen. Then he gonna go back to this girl, and then he gonna try and use her to hurt that girl, and this girl gonna sit up here and cry, and pop, 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 and everything to the T. Grown women can predict these men, and it's about time that women check these men, because that is why a lot of our little girls are getting hurt, because some reason, somewhere along the way, we went wrong in raising these men. Somewhere, and there's more women out there. I'm about to be done in a second, but there are more women out there who have experienced men like this. And for some reason, nobody checks the men. Nobody has checked them. And that's something that, like, I'm just so glad somebody needs to talk about what else we need to do to get these men right. That's all I'm saying. I love you.
Well, I'm not done. I'm not done talking to you, though, girl. Where you going?
Oh, go ahead. I'm listening.
Now, were you just to let everybody know that just came in? It's been some new updates. Chrisean Rock just now responded to Blueface proposal to Jaidyn, and this is what she states. Okay, she got some old clips of herself crying. And it states, I'm so happy I got through this toughest phase of my life now. I can breathe and heal with my baby boy. And also she went to say this. One thing about me, I forgive, but I don't forget. I'm glad I'm free.
Mm.
I'm glad I got up and moved in my own home. I'm glad that this isn't
Yeah.
me anymore. I'm glad when I cry now, it's tears of joy. So that lets
Mm.
us know she's not stressed out about Jaidyn and that
She don't need to
proposal.
be worried.
And
Mm-mm.
did you
Somebody gonna
notice
come and get
how
her way
she,
better.
she didn't have to come out to taunt Blueface about him being $13 million in debt? Like she didn't have to. She
Mm.
could have took the nasty route, right? But she
Woo!
didn't.
Yeah, she could have. Cause I would have. Well, shoot. I would have said some things because I would have wanted to make my peace, but she doesn't have to. I got you, girl. I got you. So I feel, I think about her, I'm so proud of her. I am because her maturity in this level, that's exactly how I handled it. You have to leave gracefully when you're dealing with somebody like this who's publicly, embarrassing you and trying to bring down your stocks as a woman. You can't, anything you say almost feels like you're going to get clowned again. She's going to go back and forth with this man. When she says bye, like he gets married, like that's me, that's the end of the conversation. You going to give somebody a wedding ring? Okay, done. Guess what? I'm going and I'm leaving peacefully. I don't have nothing left to say to you. And what that does to a man is he be suffering in silence because now he has to take the woman he really didn't want. He's got to now settle, and she forced his hand, by saying she didn't want to be with him. They're gonna say that later. Well, you forced my hand to be with her. And then that's exactly what I got. Well, I said, look, you were stuffing in my face. You was clowning on me. Look, this is what you get. You wanted that? Go get it. Go have it. Good luck with that. And she threw up the deuces when she told him. She said, look, now be faithful. Because that's exactly what I told my ex. And don't call my phone. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. For a man that really wants to be with you, that hurts him so much. Because now every day he got to wake up knowing that he was trying to hurt you with a girl that he didn't even want to be with. And now he's going to wake up next to this girl. He didn't even look like he was telling the truth when he put the ring on her finger. He didn't even cry. It wasn't sentimental. For him, for her, she was crying all over the place because that was, I guess, her dream come true to be married to a cheater. Good luck to you. But him, he was like, let me just clown real quick. And he just did. He got exactly what he wanted. For me, it would have been silence. You would have heard crickets. And I would have kept them crickets going. Probably, I did that for 8 years. That man called me back talking about, I made a mistake. I loved you always. I shouldn't have. You know what? Sometimes it's too late. Sometimes you can do so much and you be sitting there trying to clown me. You hurted me. You hurted me so much. And what am I going to do? I'm going to protect my feelings. I'm going to protect myself. Because nobody will protect her. She needs a support team. That's what she doesn't have. That's what I didn't have. Somebody there to support her so she could talk to him, that she could just be okay, that they could help her through this process. Because this is going to be one of the biggest pains of her life. Losing the man that she loved, watching the church bells ring like Etta James, watching him walk down the aisle. They're throwing all little fucking, little flirty things in the air. And she's sitting there watching the man that she loves, that she's deeply in love with still, marry a whole nother woman. So the thing is like, it gets to a point where she has to, especially when he says, I do. Look, if it ain't about the kid, we can't talk. It's over, because he's just going to be trying to sleep with her while he's married. And then he's going to tell her, I would never leave my wife for you. You know what I'm saying? Then if she does fall into the weakness of being in love and stuff like that, it's just not going to play out right for her. And then she's going to be looked at as the other woman, then the home wrecker. It's already, the odds are set up against her. So the best she can do is just, hey, you know what, when you're going to come see your kids, and that's it. You know what? If it ain't about talking about Chrisean and what we need to do about Chrisean, Junior. I'm sorry, baby. If it ain't about Junior and what we could do with Junior, it's not even a conversation. You done married a whole nother woman. You done gave her a wedding ring. You done did this publicly. You clowned me. You threw me to the side. You treated me like I wasn't nothing. You try to make me feel devalued as a woman. You try to make me feel unwanted, unworthy, like all the feelings that come with having somebody else give another woman a wedding ring. She's going to be feeling still low self-esteem from this. That's regardless of the fact that he already told the world what it is that he wanted. That's public shame too for a woman who doesn't get the ring. That's facts. Facts and facts and facts is what I'm saying. So if in her out of feeling low self-esteem and she comes out with the song Great, she don't want none of those people that the song says, I'm about to go find a new bae. She really doesn't want another man. She may act like she's about to move on to another man, but that's not what she wants. That's not who she loves. Let's all be honest, okay? That's the truth. Her heart is with this man. A narcissist, they know how to keep you there. They know how to hurt you too. And the next thing you know, here she is, you know? I mean, she has to literally just make it about Junior at this point and hide her tears, because I know the girl crying. That's right now, while I have been through that same process, I know what it feels like to be hurt like that. That's a deep pain. That's a hole in your heart. That's like somebody punched your heart, you know? And like, it's like you can point at it and say, it hurts right here. And there almost is no Band-Aid. There's nothing you could tell her to make her feel good. She gonna come out here and say, I'm with this one, that one, and this one. But really, that's not what she really wants. So there, in my mind for Chrisean, like, I love that song. I'm thankful she gave us all, you know, how she's moving on and everything. I know she's hurting in silence. I know, like, what else was she gonna say? She can't say nothing else but congratulations. But to feel like, hey, you can't fuck with me anymore, she's gonna come out and say, and don't cheat on your wife. You know what I mean? Because now you can't have me now.
Got it. Now,
And then she gotta carry on and say,
what do you got to say about, some people are Jaidyn fans, right? And they say, you know, this is some bull crap, and you know, Jaidyn was just pregnant last year. What about some sympathy for her? What is your response?
right, well, you know what? Here's how I feel about Jaidyn. You just got a woman dancing. You walked in a room, you saw a woman in your bed with your baby daddy. You had already seen that booty in your bed, okay? The man standing there with his dingling hanging out and you trying to plan a baby shower. That was clear evidence right now, right then. You done after that. Like, what else is there to say? He kicked you out the house with your kids. What do you want me to say to you? You know, he left you for 3 years. It was literally on national television, sucking face with a whole nother woman talking about he loved her. What are you talking about? What are you talking? Me have sympathy for you? I'm supposed to feel bad for your ass and you staying with this? No. Look, no, okay? He went back to you. You mad? You mad now because Chrisean, who you wrong? You mad at the wrong person. You are mad at he cheated with not only her, but thousands of other women on you. And you, what you want me to be feeling for you for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you want me to be? You had a whole baby with this man and he was in a whole nother relationship. What? If a man would have put me out on the porch with my kids, with my baby?
They are responding.
Me being a woman.
They said, well, at
with
the end
my
of
baby?
Yeah.
With my babies. Okay, wait a minute. With my baby, it's one thing to put me on the porch and we fighting and everything, but you're gonna put me and my kids out? I'm gonna say it again. You're gonna put me and my kids out, and I'm gonna come back to you? Oh, bro.
They
and you gonna be on national TV.
Jaidyn.
No, and what you gonna do?
Jaidyn fans.
I'm saying.
Jaidyn fans in this comment section, because that's why I'm getting this from Jaidyn fans here. They are saying, but Jaidyn got the ring. What is your response?
Okay, let Jaidyn have the ring. Let her. She clearly ain't had enough yet. She ain't had enough. She needs some more. She's not tired yet. She's just sitting there. She's like, I still got some energy for this. I still got a little bit more energy for this one. Let her go back until she gets tired. Women have to get tired. They got to get tired of checking your phone, telling you to get home on time, wondering where you at, listening to you talking about how you're going to work early, but you just going to go pipe down a girl. listening and catching she got to get tired of all the text messages coming in and going out. This is just her first taste. She got the ring and he was already texting another woman. What are you talking about? I miss you. What are you talking about? She's not tired yet. And I keep telling Jaidyn, if she any kind of smart, which I'm not sure, she might be missing a couple of both, okay? She might be missing some for real both, because a wedding ring does not stop the headache, okay? Does not stop. She gonna need a therapist for real when this one is over. She gonna need to be on medication, depression, and anxiety pills when he's done with her. So what I keep wondering about is like, Jaidyn, if you listen to me, boo-boo, get signed to Columbia. Get yourself in a place where you can pay some money to get your own stuff together. If this is even going to take off for you, because I'm not even sure what's happening with you. But get you some money and put that aside. Put that aside. Or get a bank account like every other woman. Put that aside, because he will find somebody one day that he's going to want to respect, that he is not going to cheat on, that he is going to be with. And he will choose her because she's not going to take none of his stuff. And he's going to be tired of playing games anyway. So when he get ready to go, you need to go and have a bag to the side. But see, I don't know if she's like, but I love my man. I'm going to stand beside him. I'm going to be here with him. We got 2 babies together. Babies don't keep a man. First of all, she said it in her own song. She knows it herself. So maybe if she took some of her own damn advice, and she needs to go ahead and get a bank account, she needs to go ahead and have that Columbia Records. She needs to get that faming, okay, before she try to figure out how to leave him, because it seems like he's the only money that she got right now coming in. He the only $2 million that just went to a negative 16 million. That plus the 2 million. You better, girl. I know y'all all in financial crisis in that house, trying to borrow from banks at this point. So what I'm going to say is, if you got any mind on you left after he done probably drove you crazy after all of what he just did, I'm going to need you to go ahead and put some money aside. I'm going to need you to go ahead and do something for yourself. Buy a house, put it in your name. Get a car, put it in your name. If he cheats, don't get mad. Stay there, shut up, take the pill, get the money, and get the hell out when you can. Only you gonna know when it's safe. Only you gonna know when it's time to leave.
Now,
nobody can tell you anything.
What's your internet name, so I know? Because I want you to be. What is it?
Davis. I'm Icon Asia Davis. I'm the singer of California State Idol, and 36 million voted California State Idol, Tuolumne County Idol. I go to LA Film School. It's Icon Asia Davis. You guys follow me there.
Okay, you got a nick. What's your nickname though? Because I can't remember that. Because some people want to talk to you.
It's Icon Asia Davis in the feed here. I'll just say hi real quick.
I can't. What is it? Iconic. Miss Iconic.
Yeah, I've been working and the reason they call me Icon is because I did all this before. I was in the underground, and then I went mainstream, and then I went back to the underground, and I'm coming out with a new single. I'm at LA Film School right now, so I learned everything about this. I was going to tell you, see, I was watching Jason Lee's video, and he was talking. I said, return on, and I wanted to say ROI. He said, I want my money back after I invested it. And I just want to tell Blueface, you need to go on and get some financial classes. Because if you don't know what return on investment is, that's going to be, and he's not finding these girls and he's turning them into somebody. You clearly don't know what you're doing. You better get some paperwork. You better call a lawyer or something. Because he could be, making a lot more money, but it sounds like he doesn't even know how money works. And I know how money works. That's why they call me Icon, because I make money. That's what I do.
Come on,
I don't care if I don't release a song. I make money, honey. What you talk about?
I said I want you to be my co-host on this show. Icon, can you tell them to get the likes up?
Oh, you better like this woman's page. You better say something. I was just talking.
Come on, get the likes up, y'all.
You better like the. I don't see. I said 236. Keep it coming, y'all. Keep it coming. We need more. Where you at? I see all y'all want to comment. But don't nobody want to hit them buttons. What are y'all tripping off of? Get this girl some money. Get this girl some money. Y'all over here playing. She ain't trying to entertain you for free. Do you know how exhausting this is? Entertainment is a job, okay? This is a job.
Okay, so Icon, I want to keep you on. Other people do have something to say, so I'm just gonna keep you on, okay, Icon? Calling from 253. You're live on the air. 253.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, how are you?
Hello.
Yes.
I'm good. How are you doing today?
Great. I want to know your thoughts on this Chrisean response and Blueface and all this stuff that's going on.
I'm old, so I don't keep up with a lot of young people's stuff. The only things I see, and just watching your content, which is good, is that nobody's winning in this situation. All three of those young people are damaged. They really are. What's her name? Chrisean, who is just adorable. When you look at her, my heart just goes out to her because she's just so adorable, and I think she's so sweet. But she's been caught up in whatever she's been caught up into. I couldn't tell you anything about Blueface. I don't listen to rap, and he's engaged to this other woman. But the thing is, other women, and I have a heart for, and particularly Black women because I'm a Black woman, and I'm starting to mentor and encourage Black women, especially when they're single mothers, that this is a type of drama you do not want to get caught up in. You just don't. That man is damaged. He's very damaged. He's got a lot of stuff going on with his own mother. Every time you see these they're drunk, they're high. None of them are fit to be a parent, but they're parents now, so there's nothing to do about it. That little walk with, I saw a brief clip of her walking with her son, and the son's head is hanging all over the thing she's carrying. She's damaged, and to me, she's probably an alcoholic or drug addict or both. And my heart goes out to these children because they're not being raised in a healthy environment. None of those relationships are healthy, especially for the children. They're not healthy. So my thought would be that I would pray that she gets the help she needs, he gets the help that she needs, and this other young woman who he proposed to, who he gave a ring to, that she gets the help that she needs, because they're all damaged. They are not ready. Oh, they're very young. That's number one. They're very, very young people. I'm not sure what exactly their ages are. But if you really tell the truth, would anyone know who Chrisean was if it wasn't for Blueface? Is that his name? Blueface, Blueheart?
Icon.
I don't want to insult them.
What are your thoughts on that?
Would anybody know? Would anyone know who either one of these two women were if it wasn't for who they were connected to?
Icon.
They wouldn't know their name.
And you know what? No, because Chrisean, she's the one who came in fighting. She came in with she was fighting, okay? But nobody would have been watching any of that if that girl wasn't busting her way to fame, okay? Really, then it came Blueface because he was clearly there, but he still didn't have anybody right behind him. And by the way, to everybody, I have never marketed my music, so let's be clear about that. Now, the next thing is you got the Jaidyn, Stewie, whatever y'all want to call it. The thing about her is that she's just flying on the tailcoat of the residue that was left over from Chrisean Rock. Anybody would have heard it. First time I saw her, she was banging on the window, and I just looked and I said, well, who's that with the little, thing banging on the window? And I saw a little baby standing in the front yard crying, and I said, oh, that's wrong. And that was the end of it. I ain't seen nothing since. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. She was gone. But if Chrisean didn't come in busting them bows on them females and tearing up and knocking things down and busting things out, I don't even know. You see, nobody, baby. Nobody, baby. But freaking Chrisean. You understand what I'm saying? Chrisean.
No, I understand what you're saying, but I'm just going to still reiterate my point. Would anyone know who she is, which be Chrisean, if she was not attached to Blueface? We wouldn't know.
Well, yeah, but nobody knew who Blueface was until Chrisean came in. I mean, they didn't know who he was. We was all like, who Blueface? Okay.
Well,
honestly,
well, I know he's a rapper.
if I was to answer that question honestly, how social media is set up now, Chrisean Rock, if she was to enter the social media, the TikTok, the YouTube space with her personality, I think that she will be a socialite, just like Cardi B. Before she got on Love and Hip Hop, Cardi B was already a socialite because of her personality. Chrisean Rock, she just have that personality, that rah-rah spirit that people just love to be around.
No, because I sense what I from her. I sense that she's adorable. Like I said, and when I say she's adorable, meaning the way she looks and talk. But this woman is on video attacking people.
Well, yeah,
because she's fighting people.
Girl, that was the show. That was what the show was
that's the
about.
show that they on.
The girls
the whole
were put in the house. They were fighting.
Is to fight people.
Yeah, and I don't see how anyone. I'm old. I'm over 50. I'm old. I guess I'm what you call a boomer. So I'm old school. Women, especially Black women, we should not be accepting our Black young women conducting themselves in this manner.
Which I totally understand that, but that's what sells. See, you guys are in small towns.
I know, I get it. That's what sells. But
it's messy out here, baby.
Yeah,
it's messy.
But what's sad?
It's messy.
Yeah, I don't live in LA. I'm in Washington. But what's sad is this woman, this young woman is in a group of women or people, I don't know what her surroundings are, that no one is able to tell her, you should not be conducting yourself this way, especially since you're a mother.
So I've heard
what's his name?
Before.
Blueface. Yeah. Blueface should not be her priority. Her child should be her priority.
I want to say something to you, and I'm going to say this in the most respectful way. A lot of the time,
yes, ma'am.
You see, when there's the regular world out there, and I'm have to speak like that because it's for real. When there's the regular world out there where people live and they have their troubles and stuff, but they have like normal lives, going to work every day, going home, they have their kids, they have their family. That's the example we want to present to the world of like, this is the good, that's our main television. Okay, that's why. That's on main television. That's what they've been projecting. That's what the world wants to see you covered up, closed up, everything. But Instagram, social media, everything else, like the underground world of it all. So when you guys say, okay, I get on the internet and there's all this stuff, well, that's what people are watching. Whether or not, and that's what entertainment is. So I know this is going to sound very new school compared to the old school, but we are in a whole different world now, and entertainment is free. You could see anything you want at the press of a button on your computer. You could turn on the old TV and watch people with regular clothes on. But if you get on the internet, you're asking for a whole nother thing. The old world still exists on ABC News.
Yeah.
But the new world is on the internet, and that's what's selling. I hate to say it to you, but
that's just honest.
No, you're absolutely right. That is what's selling.
This is what I was saying. Like
especially for the Black, it is destroying our community. The things that are selling for Black people are destroying our community.
Okay, well, hold on. 253.
Somebody.
We are turning this conversation to something that was never intended to.
Yeah.
This conversation was about Chrisean Rock response to Blueface.
I think it pertains to the conversation. Because
I think you have another agenda. Your agenda is to say, this type of TV show, it should not be. You want to march into this group and tell all Black people, I want you to convert. I want you to convert and to be conservative. Because you're destroying the Black community.
I'm not saying that at all.
I'm gonna tell you why she's so desperate. I'm gonna tell you why she's so desperate real quick. And why they're so desperate for money. It's expensive to live in California.
Are we talking about Chrisean or the girl?
Rock. She is from the hood. Okay, let's talk about that real quick. She crawled up out the mud. Where she's from, they get money in all kind of different ways. Okay, there ain't nothing they won't do for money. All right. So when you see her get on a television show and she being told, okay, we'll give you $150,000 just to fight somebody. All right. She's gonna be like, oh, that's what we do back where I'm from. See, I keep hearing people from regular lives who was born with us, and I respect this too, silver spoons in their mouths and stuff, and they keep forgetting about there is one demographic of the world that's still in the mud. And when you have to crawl your way up out the mud like that, you don't care about, okay, I got to fight somebody. Oh, yes. And then that goes and the kids see that. They're not worried about the rest of the world that has the perfect life. They're thinking about like, I got to get me and my family up out of the mud because we never had a perfect life. And then they don't really care whether the perfect world sees that or not. They don't care. Okay.
All right.
The level of where she had to go back to was not promising at all. And she saw a way out. So she went for it, just like everybody else. Now that it's on national television or it's on television, everybody's zooming in and checking. I almost, because I always say to myself, I came from the mud. It took me a minute to get out. You know, was it fun? No. Did it suck? Yes. Why were the things I had to do what I had to do to get me where I'm at today? You know, to go to LA Film School, a lot more than somebody whose father was paying for it or whose family could have chipped in. I cannot knock Chrisean Rock. I cannot knock Chrisean Rock at all for how she's getting it. And that's what I think a lot of the other people forget out there is like, and I'm not saying this is right. Okay. I'm not saying that it's the right thing to do. Sometimes I always ask myself growing up, if I do the right thing, the wrong thing for the right reasons, is it still wrong? And that's a big question that a lot of people ask themselves when they're coming from a place that does not have
can I cut you
that
off?
kind of life.
Miss Icon, can I cut you off?
Yes. And I'm not saying I think we should talk about that.
Oh, no, we should not.
What
because
about the people
let
who
me
are
tell
in the
you,
mud?
Miss
What about people who are in the mud?
Icon, this platform is
I'm asking you that.
Miss Icon, this platform is messy.
Yes.
This is not a political arena. This is not a arena where we can try to make things
but I'm
better.
just saying
It's
that
just entertainment.
No,
it's
I was
entertainment.
Just
That's all.
politically correct.
Right.
That is not correct. Absolutely not. Right. Politically, everything should be perfect. Everything should be dressed up, clothes on. No fighting for the community. We don't need our kids to see that.
Okay, well, I'm
we
gonna
don't
have
need
to.
a thug.
Okay, Icon.
Well, no matter how rich, no matter how rich or poor you are, no one comes from a perfect background. I don't care who you are.
Right.
I grew up beneficially, meaning, let's say your typical middle class family. That's where I come from.
Unplug.
Mom, dad,
hold
and stuff
on,
like that.
Wait.
But
I'm gonna have
obviously.
Wait. I'm gonna have to unplug. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me unplug. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. I need to get back to the topic at hand. I don't know. This is called a Messy Sweet Spot. This is a platform. If we are laughing, we're talking about this gossip, rumors and gossip, and that's just all it is. You know, that we're dealing with Zeus Network, Chrisean Rock, and you know, the tone is getting very serious, and that's not the tone that is going to be set, and I don't want that tone in. Okay. So I'm going to really I'm gonna speak again. I'm gonna go again. So if you call in here and you're trying to be serious or do some tones or you're trying to push an agenda, please, this is not the space for that. This is not a safe space to push a conservative mindset or to say, hey, Black people, you shouldn't do this. Black people are not a monolith. They're all gonna do what they want to do. And this is a messy show. Okay. So I want to keep it messy. Okay, you done got people fired up. It wasn't me. Shit, it wasn't me. We really enjoyed Icon earlier because Icon came in and she was so high energy. She was entertaining and she was talking that shit with Chrisean, and that's what we love. And that's what I want to keep. Okay. Let me see. Icon, are you there?
I hear you, baby.
Yeah,
that's why
I want to keep it upbeat, Icon. I don't want to go draining, okay? Because numbers are already shifting.
I definitely don't want to talk about politics, baby. I do not want to talk about politics or why or what or who or how.
Yeah,
I'm just proud of this video.
Yes.
I am proud of how she made it. Like, I'm like, you go, girl. You up now. All she has to do is take this video with 8 million views and she got to keep going and don't look back like Sodom and Gomorrah, girl. Like when they said don't turn back or you turn to ash. You know what I'm saying? She got to keep going. She got to keep running with this and running because she can make it as long as she does not have anybody hurting her. That now that I'm so glad to see that she's healthy, that baby is healthy, that everyone is healthy. Honestly, I mean, honestly, tell me I'm wrong.
I think a lot of people agree with you. They like it. Yeah. Only people that disagree is probably the Jaidyn fan base. And I really wanted to have like some fun. Honestly, I wanted to have some fun debates, you know, with Jaidyn crew versus Chrisean crew, but I didn't want nothing serious. This is all just messy
I didn't want
entertainment.
to
But
go
I do
down to
got a
that.
girl
I was
that's
like,
right
hold on,
here.
hold on.
Huh?
Because we could get to it, but I am so happy that somebody like her who was like me made it. That's all I'm saying. I am so glad that she got herself to her level that she's at. And I think that's how a lot of people feel and why a lot of people love her. Because her songs, they make me cry when I listen to them. And I'm like, wow, I remember when I told my family I was going to do it too. And now she's coming back and she's like, you still ain't going to stop me. I'm in a plane with Lil Mabu. I'm like,
got it. Well, hold on, I got some more to bring up. Hey, Miss River, how you doing? Miss River, Miss River, take me off of mute.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm up here talking to myself. How you doing?
Hey, now Miss River.
Now I called because I couldn't help but notice that second caller. I didn't catch her name, so I don't want to be rude. But I couldn't help but notice that second caller went out of her way to point out that she suspects that Chrisean Rock is an alcoholic or drug addict. Well, what you think Jaidyn over there doing?
Jaidyn for real. She all the way on.
It wears on her body. She's swollen. That back is puffing out like a can of biscuits. Let's call it what it is. And then I'm up here looking at the comments and I'm really disappointed because if y'all can't see how Jaidyn getting finessed right now, he finna have her. They probably already they probably already did a little courthouse, little marriage to get that out the way before they went and signed this contract at Columbia. How much is the contract?
That you know
the contract I heard
themselves to each other.
I heard was
this not the one you want to compare to. She's not that cute. Don't compare yourself to her, Chrisean. Just don't.
I'm not even.
It was 10 million.
Chrisean. We all know this is number one head buster in the game right now. That is why they all getting this attention. Let's call it what it is. Will nobody be thinking about no Blueface running here like without Chrisean in her actions?
It ain't no competition. They just made it up in her mind that it was a competition. Chrisean been doing this for months, years, honey. Who is Jaidyn? Who is she? There is no competition. You got to stop thinking like that. Chrisean,
I'm not even coming at this with a Chrisean versus Jaidyn angle at this moment.
Hold on, I'm gonna put you on hold, okay? Go ahead, Miss River.
Yeah, I'm not even coming at this with a Chrisean versus Rock angle. I'm looking at what Blueface is doing, period. He's obviously finessing the heck out of Jaidyn right now. And she about to get so played, it's ridiculous. She just signed a contract, allegedly, for $10 million. He obviously needs a lot of money. I mean, could it not be more obvious that he gave her this ring so that he could get access to her money? He up here playing on her insecurities. She falling for it. She rather anything for him besides do a sit-up and a push-up and lose some weight. She's sitting up here intoxicated probably all the time because that's what he likes to do. There's a lot of footage just showing that he likes to keep his girls intoxicated. And let's be for real. We all know he a P. He all a P. I don't know if y'all P short for pimp. It's very obvious that he's a P. P's are notorious for intoxicating their girls to get them to do whatever they got to get them to do to get the coins and get the bag. Just like he had her intoxicated in that studio, she couldn't get that line right. Had the whole internet laughing at her like she is a little slow. But Yeah, I just wanted to call in and say that. Like, don't sit here and try to point out that Chrisean at one point was drinking and intoxicated all the time. Yeah, look who she was with. She not now.
Girl, Miss River is something else. I'm so happy you called in, girl. Okay.
No, because I mean, I'm Team Rock. I am Team Rock, and I'm Team Rock for a number of reasons. Her family dynamics resonate with me. Going around fighting all the time, that resonate with me. A lot of things about her resonate with me. But I don't appreciate, I'm anti-pimp for sure. So you can't sit up here and be dogging out women and stuff like that. And it's sickening just to sit back and look at these the Jaidyn fans cheer this on. I thought y'all was supporting her fans. Y'all don't call in. Matter of fact, y'all hit the likes button since y'all down in there trolling.
Yeah,
with all them comments. Hit the likes.
Nicole says this. She donated $5. Thank you, Nicole Harris. She said,
Thank
what
you.
race is Jaidyn? None seems to know. Mexicans are saying she's not Mexican. She said her papa is black, but she looks like Stewie. Okay, so that's what Nicole has to say. I have no idea.
What? They said that the Mexicans not claiming her?
Correct. That's what Nicole
said. She denies because she never interacted with her father. She denies 50% of what she is, which is Mexican. She's in an interview saying that. A very recent interview actually saying that.
Well, that explains her shape, then. Let me shut up.
Girl, no, keep going, please. Keep going, child.
No. But the second caller that did call in, I don't want to talk about her talking points, but I think she was just trying to say she want, black people to do better. She's not pleased what she sees, but this is just not the platform for those talking points. This is not the conversation for that.
Yeah, this is obviously messy entertainment.
Right.
Okay. This is a scenario that Blueface created. Ain't nothing about him politically correct. So let's keep it in the same.
What would be funny, Miss River, if Zeus Network, if they would have the bad girls or whatever they call themselves, and probably had like a group of women that was so conservative and like, you guys are just dirty. Look what you made all black women look bad. And just to see the black, to see them interact, that'd be interesting. But
it'd be that whole, it'd be that whole whoa Vicky, Jesus loves you ×10.
Okay, but it would be entertaining to watch. I want to know, because I've never got your perspective on it, is when Chrisean Rock responded to the proposal, and she said this, and I'm going to repost it again. She says, I'm so happy I got through the toughest phase of my life now. I can breathe and I can heal with my baby boy. In the background, you see some sad music with her crying, I believe, about Blueface in the past. I don't know what she's crying about, honestly, but she's crying. She also says, one thing about me, I forgive, but I don't forget. I'm glad I'm free. I'm glad I got up and moved in my own home. I'm glad that this isn't me anymore. I'm glad when I cry now, it's tearful joys. What is your response?
Girl, that was all shade. She knows she over there crying sad tears as we speak. She probably can't even get out the bed. Probably ain't ate in 48 hours. She probably ain't ate no food since that man proposed to that woman. I'm just being honest. Okay. And it was all shade. Her saying she glad she moved on because, okay, now the last live we seen her on, she was talking about deals and making sure you sign the right deal and you don't get trapped up into no deals. Everything that's going and take that and compare that against what Jaidyn about to sign her life into. What Rock, that's shade. She's speaking in code. It's all shade what she's saying right there. Jaidyn, you about to sign your life away to this fool. I'm glad I got away. I'm glad that all I have is a baby by him. A baby who I wouldn't even let him sign a baby's birth certificate, let alone sign into a contract, let alone sign some marriage papers. That's all Shay what she's doing right there.
Okay, well, hold
But
on. I want to add Miss Gamble. Hey, Miss Gamble.
Hey, baby.
How you doing, girls?
Messy. The mess is messy. Oh, it's
Yeah,
messy.
it's messy, child.
It's messy, but I knew this. I knew it was something behind closed doors that we didn't know about. But 13 million is a lot of fucking problems. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's a lot of problems. And I'm gonna be frank. Like Pisces, we don't beat around the bush. We straight to the point. Chrisean said what she had to say the first day it was posted. She said, "Oh, you a husband now? Well, tell your husband to come take care of his baby." On Facebook, she posted this. That was all she had to say. Everything else, I believe to the heart. Like she happy she moved the fuck on. She knew what was the problem. She knew where the problem was gonna lie, and she probably had some idea about all his debt and issues that he was having. That's why she took her money and kept it moving. Period. Because I
I agree with that.
say, hey, nigga, you got what million you got? Oh, I got to go. Oh hell no, I got to go. Got to be in debt. I
No,
can't
I
afford
agree with
to
that.
talk
I actually
about.
think I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off, but I actually suspect, I highly suspect, you know how men when they go to jail, they get to talking jail talk. They love every single woman that they talking with. They gonna be with every single woman that they talking with. Blue shape shifted into that jail talk mentality because for one, he was potentially about to go to jail. He
Right.
dodged that with the whatever it was. He got in exchange
He
for
got
actually
out of
having to
jail,
serve
but
time.
right, he got out of
Right.
jail because they say he wasn't a gang member because the people supposedly didn't pull up with him. He pulled up and pulled off by himself. That's how he beat that.
Right. So he evaded
Supposedly.
that, but he in that jail talk mode. He want to make sure that he can get money on his books so he can go to the
Yeah.
the commissary and get tissue, toilet paper, all the rest of that, soap, toothpaste,
He need all the wham
draws,
slams
TV,
and
all of that.
yeah, he need all that.
And
The radio
yes,
included.
and I'm pretty sure when I looked, I seen something that said that Wack was who was representing him, his manager, whoever
He
that is. I'm
he's
assuming
so
it's Wack
horrible
is who
because
was that's who
hold
was
on before
representing
you go
him.
any hold on before you go any further. Whack the worst manager ever. How you let this man go to court? How you not make him go to court for a $13 million lawsuit? He's supposed to have
No,
been the
he didn't
first
even
one
have to go
said,
to court. All he had to do was respond. All he had to do was respond by October
baby,
13th, and the judgment would not have been
baby,
made that
baby,
quickly.
baby, baby, let me tell you something. I work in law. I do civil law. All he had to do
Mm-hmm.
was get an attorney to show up. That's Wack's job to make sure that he has attorneys on dock, on payroll for shit like this, and he didn't do that. So yeah, Wack was
Mm-hmm.
the worst because the only thing if he would have put a appearance on file saying that this lawyer is gonna appear for me, yeah, Blue ain't had to go to court, but because they never put a special appearance on file, guess who had to go to court? Blue. And guess who didn't tell him, oh, you got a court date coming up for a $13 million lawsuit? He didn't. That's what a manager is
Right.
supposed to do. So I was too whack. I'm not gonna lie. I was Blueface. I was some shit out of it. You fucking retarded manager. You sit up and talk about crime all day. You talking about no money. Got me broke, bitch. Oh, excuse me. I'm cursing. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been waiting all day to let free. I've been at the death. I'm sorry.
It's okay. That was me yesterday. I couldn't stop cussing on him. But look, and in the process, and in the process, while all this is happening behind the scenes, he jail talking to both of them, selling both of them sweet nuts. That's why Chrisean was up there talking about I'm gonna get married, and she kept talking about Blue and kept trying to protect Blue and all the rest of that nonsense. It's ridiculous. Honestly, the whole scenario is ridiculous. I'm glad that Rock has learned to sit back and be quiet and chill. I hope she
I
keep it
heard
up.
somebody say, oh, y'all can't hear me. I heard somebody say something earlier today, and it kind of made sense. And you right. He probably was sweet talking both of them because I believe he done told Chrisean that everything that he got going on with Jaidyn is business now. And because she said on a video, like when they did the Jason Lee video, she said, you supposed to be over there, you know what I'm saying, doing this, that, and the third. But y'all looking real raggedy, like you supposed to be about your business. So if she was in agreement with all of this, and she knew about this, what if he just lied to both of them, and he, like, the whole proposal was just because he ain't getting the attention he want from
No, I don't think this proposal have anything to do with trying to get attention from Rock. I think it have to do with he knew he had a meeting lined up with
no.
Columbia to get some
You
kind
that
of
that
deal
too,
to get
that
that
too,
bag from
that
Jaidyn.
too,
That's what
that
I
too.
think.
Yeah, that too. I believe that too. Anyone that was gonna make sure that the money was right in the long run, that too, that's true. But Rock won't go for that with Blue. I don't think she. I think she knew that she wasn't gonna marry him, because if she really wanted to do all of that when they was trying to get a place before, she would have did that. You know what I'm saying? And she knew not to do that. She knew to take her
When
money
she
elsewhere.
abandoned him over them backwoods.
Right. So I'm about to go to the store.
Yeah.
What, baby daddy? Daddy, mama was around the stove. She was out.
And then these Jaidyn fans out here trying to act like the one that acting like Jaidyn is just the better
Like
woman.
she don't
Well,
want
I think
something,
I
Like
girl.
she
do.
the one
You
gonna
wanna
check him. She
I
how
think
abandoned him over some backwoods, bro. Like, come on.
girl, I know she did what the daddies used to do back in the day. I'm about to go to the store. I'll be right back. That's what. Ooh, she knew that debt was coming. He talking about buying a house. How we gonna buy that? They gonna foreclose on it, boo. I
Rock
ain't
said, "Oh no, over my
not
dead body, I ain't
not
even
my
finna get
not
involved with this."
not my million. I ain't gonna give you my million so you can pay off your 13 million and then the house in foreclosure. So you got to come up with $13,872 in how much period of time? We're back. Clear. I got to go.
now I
So
do feel like I do have a Jaden supporter here that want to come up.
Okay.
Miss Gamble,
I'm gonna
I'm
be
gonna
quiet.
I'm
Put
gonna
me
put
on
you
mute.
on hold. Okay, put you down. Moody TV. I know you were here earlier, but then you left and you had some comments to say. Moody TV.
Hello,
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I just want to
90
say,
seconds.
I
Go
just
ahead.
want to say, like, I kind of feel like Chrisean, if Blueface would have proposed to her, she would have said yes. She wouldn't have gave a shit about none of her fans or nothing anybody got to say. She would have said yes too. I'm trying to figure out why everybody is giving so much grace to Chrisean, but then when it comes to Jaidyn, they have so much to say about this young lady, their body.
Because Rock was done
Oh,
giving her money up.
River. If you don't let the Jaden people
60
talk,
seconds.
go ahead.
I don't want to say I'm a Jaden supporter. I'm
I'm
just
sorry. Go
go
ahead.
ahead, go ahead. No,
Neut-
it's fine. I
You're
just want to
neutral.
make that comment.
Neutral. The neutral. Okay, so you're done.
I mean, I just want to see what she had to say. Then I'll
Okay.
respond to it.
I didn't know you was done because River, she's a fast one.
Nah,
Oh,
she.
I know, girl. I'm an Aries child. We don't think.
yeah, jump
Look,
on that ass real quick.
I head buster. Listen, no, because Rock was done giving that money up. She left that money behind. What was it, 700,000, something like that? She just said, "Keep it. I'm gone." Just the same way she left over them backwoods. She was gone. Jaidyn is doing the polar opposite of that. Jaidyn is risking it all, literally. About to sign a $10
10
million
seconds.
contract as well as a marriage contract with this man to keep
Honestly,
him.
I feel like she could walk away from it. They not married yet, so they may stay engaged. We don't know what's really going on behind closed doors as far as that marriage goes. And then on top of that, it's low key a smart move because at the end of the day, they're basically partnered with Columbia, so they have MILF Music. They're gonna put other artists on MILF Music and collab with other people. So that's automatically gonna bring revenue in. And then on top of that, before Jaidyn had any money, basically Blueface was taking care of her. So at the end of the day, if she chooses to sign a record deal and help her man get out of debt, I really don't see the issue with that. I mean,
I don't see an issue with that either.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because at
I
the end
don't.
of the day, Blueface, that's a smart move.
Yeah,
They're
no, but that's
basically partner with Columbia. They're gonna have other artists under them. And then those artists are gonna be under MILF Music, and MILF Music is gonna be under Columbia. So that $13 million is definitely gonna be paid out.
And he's
if
gonna make sure,
if Jaidyn get on.
sure that they're married, so he don't lose access to that money. Do you really think he's about to give Jaidyn access to that
Hey,
much money for
it's up to
free?
her though. She don't have to. She don't have to get married in a year or 2 years or 3 months. I mean, we don't know what's on her mind. I don't know. I guess we gotta wait and see. She doesn't have to marry him, I
Yeah,
say.
we do. Now, for that, we do have to wait and see. I personally suspect that they already done went to the courthouse and handled that marriage paperwork. That's
Hey,
my suspicion.
and I had one more thing to say. Do y'all remember when they kind of got into it online when Blueface had went to go see the baby, and she was like, "Oh yeah, my one song has way more views than yours," or something like that. Like honestly, that girl know what she's doing low key. Low key, she might be a little
But
dumb
why
dumb,
she turn against him just for going to see his son? This is another reason
but
why
that's
a
the
lot of people
narrative.
don't fool with her.
But that's the narrative people trying to put out. I mean, I don't know. Like I
No,
said,
that ain't no narrative that people trying to put out. You can go look at that baby body language. And when I say that baby, I'm talking about that big old
I
baby.
mean, I can see why she
I'm
might
talking about the
feel
bitches
annoyed,
busting out the back. She
but
had forgot how she was supposed to sit, and her posture got all weird, and all you seen was Pillsbury Dose tucking out the back because she couldn't even sit straight and keep herself together with them sunglasses on that interview with Jason Lee whenever anything about Rock came up.
I could imagine she probably would feel like that. But I mean, I don't know. I guess
Why?
he had a baby on her. She was with the man for 10 years. You wouldn't feel no type of way.
But
I'm not
But
saying she
did
got to hate
Rock
on a baby or nothing like that. That's crazy.
but Rock
But
never
he's
interfered
gonna
with
feel some
him?
type of way. That's normal. Like
Yeah,
I don't see
no. Feeling some
her as
type of
another
way is
woman.
absolutely normal. Trust me, I understand.
Don't hate
But
on the baby though. But you know what I mean.
that was she is doing that though, like laughing and giggling whenever anything bad is said about the baby. Whenever Blue denied the baby, like
Nah,
the evidence is
I don't
there.
that shit. That's crazy. That's wild.
The evidence is there.
Yeah, that's wild. That baby is innocent. At the end of the day, it's his son. Allow him to take care of his son. But he the one
And we let's
obviously.
not forget that Blue did go on Twitter one night when he was high, drunk, whatever, and dragged her and said he can't be with no woman that won't allow him to be in any of his kids' life.
Honestly, they both dumb as hell. But with the Chrisean thing, I felt like he was using her for real more. Cause at the end of the day, he's taking care of his baby mama. He
Hold on, Rudy. What are your thoughts? What Miss River just said
about
that
what?
she painted out the picture that Jaidyn has some ill feelings about the baby being, is
I think that if she does,
or Blueface. Well, it's receipts. The Blueface said out of his mouth, I cannot be with a woman that will not allow me to see my baby or accept my other kids. It's a problem for him.
it's obviously not. He's the problem. Because if he wants to go and see his
No,
baby, it
it's
looks like Chrisean would
But
allow him to do that. Well,
you
at
just
first, she seemed like
it
she was going
on
to allow
Jaden.
him to do it. And
But
then
not.
did a 360 on that.
but we're talking about Jaidyn part in it, and you just deflected on Jaidyn part. You went straight to Blue.
It's his baby. It's not her baby. It's
But
her.
how do you feel about her? Trying.
I answered that earlier, and when I said like she is wrong if she got something against the baby is innocent. But at the end of the day, as a woman,
No, what do you
you're dealing
have?
with somebody for a certain amount of years, and they go have a baby on you or whatever they had going on, or treat you the way she was being treated, then yeah, of course you're gonna feel some type of way. Not on the evil shit, but you're gonna feel some type of way. Like
Okay, but look, Rock didn't act like that with Journey. Rock did not act like that with Journey. She
the
didn't
girl
have
was
no
there for 10
problem.
years. She claimed that the girl got put out when she was
Okay,
pregnant.
but when Rock was with
So
Blue, living with Blue, she had no problem with Blue going to see and spend time with his kids, which was probably his lie that he was using to still
I don't
do
think it
whatever
was
he was doing with Jaden.
I don't think it was at her discretion. I think that he was gonna do it anyway. He been with that girl for
Nah, see now this is where I get tight. Now,
nah.
why all of a sudden Rock don't have a choice but Jaden call the shots. Y'all think because
He been
Jaden
with
is
the girl
big
for
in the
10
body
years. It's
that she's
clear
out
to
here throwing her weight around and really calling the shots. She's not.
okay, I don't know what's going on behind whether she call it or not, but I'm saying he been with the girl for so long. They planned their child like he clearly have a history of going back and forth to that girl. When
Yeah.
Even when the girl was pregnant, she had a whole video where she told him like, "Hey, I'm pregnant," and he was kissing her. And yeah, he probably was cheating and doing all kind of little weird shit, but the love was still there. Like that, he doesn't want a baby with Rock because he had other plans. He might have loved her, but not the way he loved Jaidyn. It's a different
So
type
he
of
kept
love.
getting her pregnant 3 and 4
Yes,
times.
all men are gonna do that if you let them do it. Getting you pregnant don't mean nothing. How many men do this every day? Like we know, not saying it's right, but how many men actually do that like every day? They don't
Ma'am, you
care.
are somebody I will not
They
associate myself with because
Well, I'm telling
to
the
keep
truth. Let's just keep it real. It happens every day. It might not be right, but
but to
it
me it
happens
sounds like
every
you one of them
day.
people who would I get it, but you sound like you one of the people that would expect a woman to go keep getting abortion after abortion. Like how many abortions? She
She
probably
could have. That's her
got
too. That's
banned from getting
between
abortions and
them.
had to
They
keep the
know what
baby.
they were doing. They know what they were doing. Like, let's be real. They know what they were doing. To me, after the first one or the second one, like, cool. Like, what's really going on?
How though if a man is keeping you drunk and probably high on God knows
No,
what
he's
all the
wrong.
time?
He's
How
wrong.
is she even not even noticing if she
He's
pregnant or not?
wrong.
You can go look on Google. Women who abuse anything, their cycles are not normal. To her, she probably sitting up here not even knowing she pregnant at the time. Come on, let's be for real. And I'm saying let's be for real. I'm not saying this as trying to defend her and make excuses for her, but let's be for real. Let's be human beings.
I get it. I'm being human being, but I'm just being real. At the end
Yeah,
of the day,
I
you know
just
what
think
you were doing. You guys know your actions. You keep getting pregnant, like he keep getting you pregnant, then asking you to get abortion. Like that. That right there should have just been a red flag.
okay, I just think that Moody, you're gonna have your thoughts, and I think River, you're gonna have your thoughts and your beliefs, and I think you guys had a dialogue, and it was great, it was healthy, but nobody flipped. Okay, so
Oh,
nobody won that debate.
no, I
Okay,
get her. She's being as human as possible, and I'm just trying to be logical too. I'm putting myself in both shoes. I'm just looking at it from the outside like everybody else, basically. But I get what she's saying too.
got it. Okay, so Moody, I'm gonna put you back on hold. Calling from 56561. You're live on the air. Can you turn the radio down?
Hello.
561.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you on now, child.
Hey.
Hey.
I was
Hi.
It's my phone.
Yeah, it's your girl.
It's my phone.
Yeah, you know Miss River, she's impatient. So come on now. Hello.
Hello.
You was over there enjoying this.
River,
Uh-huh.
go ahead. What did you have to say about Chrisean, Rock, and Blueface?
I was gonna speak on what's Stewie. I'm speaking on her.
Okay.
What? Y'all know what y'all gotta remember too. She been with him like 10 or 11 years, right? And they got 2 kids together. And I don't know why everybody overlooking the fact that Chrisean started messing with him when she was, I think, 6 or 7 months pregnant. And so
No.
you gotta wonder, what's going on in her heart too. I know that gotta really hurt her. You know what I'm saying?
Her when you say her,
Okay.
who is her? Stewie or Rock?
Got it. Okay, so let me I'm gonna get River to answer that. I thank you so much, Carla. We're gonna let her go. So did you understand that, Miss River?
She said that Rock started messing with Blue when Stewie was 6 or 7 months pregnant. Is that what she said?
Miss River, I thought you was on it. I don't girl, the
No,
problem
because she was
is I was trying to
Rock
comprehend.
was already messing with her when went with. I'm sorry, messing. I said her, but Blue is a little suspect, so maybe that's why I accidentally said her. Blue and Rock was messing around before Jay got pregnant with the second baby.
Got it. Okay, we clear that up. Let's go on to our next caller. Calling from 610. You're live. Can you turn the radio down or off, please?
Hello?
Hey, how are
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you really good.
I'm fine. I just was calling to say, like, Rock, if I was her, I would be so silent. I wouldn't be up there making posters and stuff when he say different things. That's what he wants. He want energy. At the end of the day, Jaidyn, I just feel like she's smart. That's just how I feel. At one point I used to go for Rock stuff because she cried a lot. You see what I'm saying? So me as a woman, it was heartfelt. But with Jaidyn, I just can't help but realize that she really is a smart woman. She's smart. A real woman, relax. They don't even hear rapper. You see what I'm saying?
Jaidyn don't even like him. She like girls. Maybe we need to factor that into the equation when we talking about how intelligent she is. She not attracted to that man. She can't even be with that man without the thing on the charger on Front Street for everybody to see. The wand.
No, I like them both at the end of the day. I just feel like Rock should be a little bit stronger, and her,
For sure.
and the strength for her Lord. That's part of being strong. You know what I'm saying? She shouldn't just fold. You know what I'm saying? For him, I wouldn't fold for him. I'd be quiet. I'll just sit back. That's what Jaidyn doing. That's why Jaidyn beating her at the situation because she quiet. She fall back.
Okay, so 610, you find strength in silence because Jaidyn, she does not come off like she's bothered. On the internet, she really don't. But do you think it's because she's unbothered, or do you think because she's just being submissive to Blueface and she's under Blueface spell and this is what Blueface want?
I believe it's both. I believe that she's submissive and she just being quiet. Both. At the end of the day, she got her insanity and stuff that she got to protect. You see what I'm saying? To me, it's a protection thing. And I feel like most women, you feel what I'm saying, should practice being a little bit quiet and not, wearing their feelings on their sleeve because it hurt. You know what I'm saying? When somebody play with your emotions and your feelings like that. So I think it's both.
610.
So you think
River, hold on, I gotta say something. Okay, so you know what's going on with Blueface. He owes $13 million. As rumor just said that the contract for Jaidyn is $10 million, and he planned on taking that to pay off his $13 million. And pretty much Jaidyn is getting played. So I guess you just keep your blinders on and just keep playing the fool, Jaidyn.
No.
Because that's what she's doing. She's being submissive, yes. Is she playing a fool? Yes. She's getting played, yes, but she's not speaking up for herself. And I think that's why Chrisean Rock have a kind of dislike for her, because it's like this is a woman with no backbone. She don't speak up for herself, and Chrisean is the opposite, and Chrisean is younger.
Right, but what good is it? Like, I mean, at the end of the day,
I don't mean to cut you off.
She plays a submissive role too because she always give in. Man, Blueface can call her right now and tell her, listen, we getting married tomorrow. She'll drop everything, wouldn't care how her fans feel. Listen, she wouldn't pay attention to none of that. She's off to get married. All he got to do is tell her, I will love you to the end. Just do us part. She will turn the money over and all that. So at the end of the day, they both the same. I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like Jaidyn she's stronger.
Okay, look, hold on. I gotta ask you a serious question. Are you married?
Well, we don't gotta keep it personal now. River, let's not.
No, I just wanna, because I'm tired of these Jaidyn fans sitting up there acting like marriage is a prize. Marriage can be hell.
You can't do that though. You can't be biased. You see what I'm saying? Like I like them
both. No. I wasn't finished. Let me finish. You sit up here and also try to act like Jaidyn's just so calm, peaceful, and quiet and just sit there like Mother Teresa. That is not true. She sat here and assaulted multiple girls over Blue. Matter of fact, the second day that Blue knew Chrisean Rock, Jaidyn Big biscuit back Alexis dragged her ass over there to that house and tried to fight that girl, and that's why her tooth missing. This is not a calm, peaceful woman that y'all are trying to portray. This is a demonic, manipulative woman.
River, you invited Chrisean Jaidyn fan base to come up. How you gonna? You gonna have to have a little.
Right.
You gonna have to do it a little nicer than that, Miss River. Okay, have a little.
I don't have nothing nice to say about Jaidyn because I don't like manipulative, sneaky women.
Right, you can say it, but you be so
it's not
bold
manipulative
with it.
though, and it's not sneaky at the end of the day.
Yes, it is, but yes, it is. She sat there. Go. No. Go look at Jason Lee interview and watch all 3 hours of it, and then go sit there and watch the other interview that she did with no jumper. It's two different women. She let her real personality come out on no jumper. That woman is an angry woman, just like she sat there and slammed her friend's phone down the other day when she was arguing. She was gonna start an argument with Blue right after he engaged, proposed to her.
River,
that's not a peaceful, saintly woman. It ain't.
River, come on, you're a co-host, okay? You're co-hosting me. So let callers speak, okay? Because you're gonna be up here, River. You can say your talk whenever, but let these callers speak their mind.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Go ahead, 610.
Again, I just feel like, you being biased. They both show signs of anger. They both show signs of the same thing. As I said early on, some women, they like, every woman operate different. You got some women, they submissive. You got some women, they sit there, they won't say nothing. You got some men, they bop you upside your head. They hands on. They not going to let you play with them. And Jaidyn, she just so happened to be the type of woman that she's quiet, I guess.
She's not quiet. That's what I just ranted about. She's not quiet.
Well, River.
Listen, we see more Chrisean than we do Jaidyn. How about that then? We see more than Chrisean ramping and raving, crying. That's not a sign of strength. She prays. She go to church. She should be a little bit stronger.
I didn't disagree with you. I didn't disagree with you that Chrisean should chill. I didn't. Now that's one thing I did not disagree with you about.
And all these things about Jaidyn, and which you should be happy you see a female. I don't care what nation, what creed. She's strong. That don't often happen. I go through it. I have situations. You feel what I'm saying? And I fold when I know I should be stronger. When these men hurt you, treat them like it.
I know, and that's what I'm trying to say. Jaidyn, show who you really is and stop.
River, let her talk a little bit more. Go ahead.
I actually admire Jaidyn, for the way that she moves, because she keeping it cool. You know what I'm saying? They both suspects of the same behavior. It's just one, to me, is just stronger than the other. There's nothing wrong with Rock being a little bit stronger. You know what I'm saying? And she got all hurt because she cry a lot. We don't want to see nobody hurt at the end of the day.
I would say this, and I think it goes more to your point, 610. When they did the Jason Lee show, and I was so disappointed in the Jason Lee show because there was no tea there, but they made up some tea with Megan Thee Stallion. Chrisean Rock, she was upset and she was wondering why Jaidyn didn't yell at him. Why didn't Jaidyn be more aggressive like she was? So they are definitely different when it comes to that regard. One is aggressive and one is not, like when it comes to reacting out on social media. So I see your idea.
I agree.
But we all, and that's your opinion. That's how you feel. And that's what I wanted to open the lines to have the perspective of some Jaidyn fans perspective. So I appreciate you for giving your perspective, because other people in the comment section agree with you as well. So this is just about, getting your voice heard. Everybody's voice should be heard, so I appreciate you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else you want to add? Can I ask you a question?
I said earlier, us as females, we get hurt easily. We should just practice, tucking our feelings, not wearing them on our sleeve as much, and it won't hurt so bad because people only know what you tell them.
Got it. Now, are you happy that Jaidyn in this record deal?
Yeah, I'm happy for her. I'm actually happy for both of them. I just wanted Chrisean to make happier music.
Got it.
He did it.
Do you feel like Jaidyn, is this her dream? Is this what she wants to do? Or do you feel like she's living for Blueface?
I do, absolutely.
Which one?
I think that she's doing it for Blue.
Right. So could you be happy with that? Because you know she still have a lot to discover about herself.
At the end of the day, it's like her. You know what I mean? I'm happy for the both of them. I'm not biased. Like, I'm really happy for both of them.
Yeah, but I want to talk about Jaidyn, and I want to know. You say you're happy that she's blind. She's blindly in love with her enemy that's using her.
No,
No,
no.
that's not what
I'm
it
happy
is.
that she's strong. That's the only thing I'm
What?
happy for. I know she's hurting.
Okay,
I know
what
they're going through the
makes
same similar
what
things.
what makes her strong? I would think one would make you strong if you will leave him, even though you may be have to live with your mom and you have to get away all the materialistic things, but that is a more stronger thing is to leave. I think it's weaker to stay.
Yeah, I agree. I have to.
Yeah. And I know you want
I
the
agree.
best for her. But the best is not to cuddle her and to follow behind his mess because he's gonna crap all over her.
Eventually.
But you can
Yeah.
see it. Look in the comments. I mean, look at this. Even though she is the artist, but you can't tell because how he is so dominating her. He is the
Yeah.
puppet master, and she is nothing but a puppet.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Both of them can use a little strength at the end of the day. Because if he was with a female like me, like, listen, some of the show, I'm running it for real. Like, just has to be stronger with the way you move. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
you
Like, you
sound
can't
like
show a man.
you more of a Chrisean Rock. You got more of a Chrisean Rock spirit. You're more of a fire. But
Right, but I had to
Jaidyn,
learn. That's what I'm saying. I can see me in her, but I had to learn. I had to learn. I'm older now. I learned. I'm experienced. I have growth and development in which she's going through.
got it. Another
I know
question
she has to be
before
stronger.
I'll let you go. If Jaidyn was $13 million in debt, do you think Blueface would marry her if she was in $13 million in debt?
No. Hell no.
Right.
No.
And we
He
know
wouldn't.
that
Blueface.
Blueface is sexist, and we know that he believes in the patriarchy and he pushes that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the
At the
mindset
end of the
is
day.
that he can do all this and he is the prize. Do you realize that in these he felt he he believes or walks like he is the prize. And Jaidyn treat
Yes.
him as such, like he is the prize.
Shoot, don't nobody know if Jaidyn got a little dip somewhere. He talking about something she only had him. They don't know what this female got going on. They don't know her plans. She's so quiet most of the time. You don't know what, like, they don't know what's going on in the back of this girl mind.
Right. We don't. But all we're taking from what he's saying, and we know he's a liar, right? So who knows? And we know he's a
Yeah.
gimmick. Like we have to
Yeah,
remember
we know that.
did his career fail?
His career,
Yeah, as a
did it
rapper.
fail?
As a
Yeah.
rapper.
'Cause
It's
he
no
not, he never,
longer.
I really never even, yeah, anyway, because I never listened to him until Chrisean
Yeah.
really, like,
He wanted
started
to
to
be a
deal with him.
rapper, but it never worked out for him. He did one song, but now he's living through women. Like he's living through women. He writes
And that's
her.
not a good thing. God don't like ugly.
Well, I don't know. Okay. But I'm just talking about he's living his dream through Jaidyn. Like he write for her, he's the artist. So he's putting his mind as if he's a woman to make this artist Jaidyn. So Jaidyn, who you're seeing as an artist, is going to be Blueface female ego.
Dang, I never even looked at it that way, but that is so true, though. That is really
I mean,
honestly
that's
true.
just what it is.
That's
He's
crazy.
creative of everything. He does everything. All she does is she's just a puppet.
I mean, he would have did it for Rock too, but you know, Rock a fighter. You know what I'm saying? And some men can't handle strong females.
Yeah, but I want to
Rock
just talk to
strong.
Jade about Jaden with you because you know you more invested in Jaden, so that's all. But I thank you for calling, and I really appreciate you. We're gonna let you go at this moment.
All right.
All right. Hey, Miss River.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, you see how I got her to flip?
Mm-hmm.
You see how she was talking shit about
Ooh, when I tell you all the mental gymnastics and the circles that we went through in that, it was hard.
you
My heart
can't
over here beating so bad trying to sit back and be quiet.
you can't just jump on people, Miss River. Shit. River, you just jumping on motherfuckers. You ain't gonna make people call in no more.
Oh, okay.
No, but it's just conversation. That's all. And I just wanted to hear all sides, and I think it's great to have different people's perspectives.
No, you did a really good job there.
Thank you. Calling from 678. You're live on the air.
Hi, guys.
Hey, how are you?
I am great. I just want to know, Miss TG, did you see Blueface's side piece, Angela, who knows Carlissa?
No. Miss River, do you know anything about this?
I am very much aware, and she's a full-blown snack baby. A snack.
Yes, she
Okay.
is.
Can y'all
And
talk
he's been
more
knowing
about
her
it?
since they were in high school.
Allegedly, that was his real first love, and Jaidyn went and got pregnant while he was messing with her.
I didn't know that part.
Allegedly. I'm
Oh.
saying alleged because I don't know how true that is. Maybe the chat can tell us if that's true or not.
River, break it down for us. What y'all
No,
thought?
Look it down.
that was his first high school girlfriend. She do not want to have anything to do with this. She don't want to be in the spotlight at all. So what the last caller was talking about, sit back and be silent. This is the real one. And
she posted what Blue texted her, and she posted it on IG. She said, "I miss you," and she was like, she did like a little
yeah, I seen that
emoji.
Yeah.
She posted that if you want no attention. Yeah,
That's true.
I just need some more receipts.
She posted it right after he proposed to Suey. I said, "Oh my God."
I just need some more receipts. But allegedly, this was his like first girlfriend for real. I guess whatever. And then Jaidyn somehow came along. So I don't know. Alleged.
Yeah, but she actually posted that right after the proposal. And I was like, oh, somebody is being messy, sweet spot. Somebody's being messy, GG.
Somebody new is in the group chat, and she's a snack. She's a snack.
Well, yeah, I think when you tell me this 678, I feel that Blueface is always going to look for a replacement. I mean, you have to think of a pimp mentality, a puppet master.
Yes.
Eventually, that puppet will get old, and he's going to need another one. So he has a relationship with her, and he's just trying to rekindle to see where things land. And it definitely looks like she is giving him attention in order to post that on the internet. And you know you're going to be in that storyline, lets me know you want to be a part. Because ain't no way in hell you send me that shit. If I'm not going to post that, I'm just going to block. How do you even got my number?
And the funny thing is, the person who speaks the most, Carlissa, was trying to be hush-hush about it. I'm not going to say, because I think her people in her comments are like, well, why did she post that? And she says, well, I just talked to her yesterday. His mother is so messy, I can't. Sometimes I just feel like somebody just please cut her channel off.
They doing something. Ain't no way. Why are you in contact with the mama? Something up.
The mama gonna make her way into everything.
That they've been knowing each other since high school. Carlissa, she's like, oh, they've been knowing each other since high school.
I'm like,
And
oh,
this is the one she got a degree. What is she, a nurse or something? Like, what does she do?
I don't know, but I saw her pic in. Is she a Christian? I don't know about because, honey, she had on some snatch outfit. It was fierce, and she looked better than Rock, and she looked better than Stewie. I was like,
Yep.
She a Christian.
Doing? Is she
But
doing
she a
another milk
Christian.
music?
She a Christian and she want to have sex with the devil. She want to play with the devil. Zeus ain't nothing
It's
but
right.
the
And you
devil's
play with fire, you
playground.
get what? Burned.
Right. Look how Blueface, and she's so dumb. She can be pretty as all outdoors. But look how he's treating these women. Why? Okay. Well, it clear all women are not for, women power or nothing like that, because how he dogs them out and you want to turn.
But you know what? Karma is a MF because at the end of the day, this boy going through a foreclosure. So you're talking $10 million for Stewie. He owed 13 and he owes $853,000 on his mortgage, and his house is up for auction on November the 14th. Like, dude, you're in trouble.
Yeah, then he posted a screenshot. I guess what was it, Forbes or somebody posted talking about he make $850,000 a year from his OnlyFans with the Bad Girls Club on it.
Oh my God, no, I didn't know that.
He got
That's it.
His he got the whole Bad Girls Club footage unedited with the stuff that you can't see on YouTube is in there. He got a OnlyFans for that.
Oh my God.
He's a porn
star. He needs to just make sure his mortgage.
No. It's Gigi. It's ain't no action on there. I mean, it's probably some action, but it's not him action. It's just unedited Bad Girls Club footage because he had the girls on there doing girl on girl and all kind of stuff.
Got it. Doing another pimp activity.
This is exactly.
Yeah. On his first show, trying to be a fake flavor of love. Yes.
Well, he's successful with it. I mean, I give him that.
He is successful, but what's fame and success without money? Because he's not going to have any.
Well, I think that
if you got a $10 million deal for your wife and you got $13 million too, let's do the math. And you owe $800 and
Gigi, it's somebody in the StreamYard chat said they subscribe to Blueface thing.
Okay. We're gonna get them in a minute. But I think that he sold his soul out. He sold everything out. So that's a heavy price for that success. That success for the show.
Anybody who speaks to their mother in such a form, I don't care how disrespectful. I don't care if my mother was a crackhead. I would never down my mother on social media or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Or in front of anybody. She brought you to this world, so you should just be happy for that. If she's into it with your girlfriend, your baby mama, whoever it is, leave that. You don't have to take that to the internet. That's just crazy.
Child,
I was
that's all. But the reason why he does it is because of you got for social media. Okay. So he got to do something crazy in order to keep his numbers up and to keep his name in a blog. Shit, I'm going to help him. I'm going to talk about him every fucking day. He needs the money and shit. I need the partnership. So we good. But that's the reason why I feel like he does it. He gets a reward when everybody's talking. Oh my God, did you see what Blue? That's his reward. He wants fame. He wants money. I mean, of course, he could have been smart,
but and
invested some of that money behind
his name
the
in
scenes.
her mouth.
Huh?
It's Chrisean. Chrisean keeps his name in her mouth. And I'm like, okay, I don't blame her.
Too.
She just had a baby. She got postpartum. She's been crying. If people talk about her crying, I'm like, have you ever had postpartum? You're going to be crying too, right? But at the same time, she's hurt. And I don't know how many women on here or out there on YouTube who has a BD, a baby daddy. When you first have a child, you always have that in your head. I know I did. Oh, we're going to get back. And we did. You know what I'm saying? Fortunately, we got married. But at the same time, and I'm pretty sure, what is her name? Stewie was the same way. Like, oh, I'm pregnant. He's with Chrisean. We're going to get back. We're going to get back. And they eventually did because Rock finally got sense in our head that, oh, he only want my money, which is why he came out to Baltimore. He didn't come there to see that child.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion, anyway.
Yeah. All right. Well,
But he was actually with Chrisean a week ago. Did you hear her when she said that? When
yeah.
she was with Jay Cinco?
Yeah. When he was given, tell us again.
Last week, Blue was with Chrisean. Last week, she was talking to this new guy, Jay Cinco, on her live. And she was talking about my boo, this and him. And then she was talking about Blue. She said, well, Blue did that. Last week I was like, wait a minute, last week. I was like, I had to rewind the YouTube. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's when she lost her. You know how she got the rings, ROCK? She lost her C ring in a car with him. They was fighting.
Yep. She was like, I want my C back. I want my C back. And I'm like, I thought she was talking about Boo, so she must have been talking to him. Was she talking to him, Miss Rivers?
Which, when you say talking to, because where I'm from Chicago. Talking to mean dating. So when you say talking to,
I mean when she was on live. I'm from Chicago too. Hey girl.
Hey, that is what I said, girl. Got to be careful. So no, when you say talking to, no, either way, she was with Blue. They was in his car.
To her live, she was telling a guy. She said, "I want my C ring back." I thought she was mentioning this to my boo. I didn't think she was talking to Blue, but she
was talking about Blue.
Oh, Jay Cinco.
She was talking about Blue. So Jason Lee ended up releasing a clip or something, or I don't know if she released it herself, but it was when she was at Jason Lee's studio. She talked about that, I believe that's when she mentioned that she lost that C ring. And that's why now if you look at her fingers at the meet and greet, whatever, and it's a bunch of people around here, it's a lot of speculation that Blue traded that C ring for Jaidyn ring. I don't believe it, but who knows with him?
That's
no, I was ready to say, knowing the devil, Mr. Shady, he did. He was like, you know what? Can y'all melt this down in X, Y, and Z? But Chrisean is a messy too. Now, Gigi, I want to know what you think about this. Why would she bring Jay Cinco on her live and work with him when Jay Cinco's ex-girlfriend is Brittany? Is that her name? The one from Brooklyn that she had 24 hours with Blue?
Brooklyn,
her. Yes. I said, why has she got this girl's ex-boy? I said, oh, I see what she's doing. She being messy too.
Well, it's just business, okay? That's all that was. It's just
she
business.
Could be with anybody,
she's
though.
a social media influencer.
Productions with anybody.
I know,
sure
but let me tell you why.
Anybody would want to work with her.
Let me tell you why. With Jay Cinco, he is already popular on YouTube, and that is Brooklyn's ex boyfriend. I'm assuming. And they say he put pause on Brooklyn, I'm assuming, but I guess she's going to take him back because she's entertaining him back again. So she had to get her get back. She's catty. I mean, she is a bad girl, Chrisean Rock. So let's not paint her like she's an angel when we know she's a bad girl, especially towards other girls that try her. But
she likes to play victim. So everybody knows she likes to cry and play victim.
Well, no, it's not about playing victim.
Somebody in the StreamYard chat said they've been friends since 2019. Chrisean and Jay Cinco, they've been friends.
Who
oh, okay, then that makes sense.
Right. I guess they got a long-term friendship. This is just like she was allegedly a long-term friend with Mabu. So,
with Lil Baby too, right?
You thought you had 6, 7, 8. You thought you had something on Chrisean Rock, didn't you, honey? Didn't you? You thought you had something.
No, it's still messy. I don't want to take the salaciousness away from it. I might have dulled it a little bit, but no, it is very much giving messy, and I'm here for mess, obviously. So
business of business,
I support it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Brooklyn did it first.
Well, like I said, she just by Blue, so she's gonna be talking about him for a long time. She got 18 years, honey.
Oh, I don't want to hear her saying nothing about him no more. He's my enemy. Like, I know I might sit here and talk big mess about Jaidyn, but
Oh my God. Well, first of all, you see, wait a minute now, Miss River. You remember everybody's like, why? She got mad at her audience because they said, why you got that chain on? She even went to her what do you call her signing, her meet and greet with Blueface chain on. I was like, somebody said, honey, you need to melt that chain down or either put it away for little CJ when he grow up, he can wear it.
Honestly, that girl got so many tattoos of that boy that for me, when I see her with that chain on, it does nothing to me.
All right.
He's like, get rid of the tats, huh?
Yeah, nah. Well, laser tattoo removal is very painful. I will say that. I'm a witness. It's very painful. I could never imagine getting a whole face removed off my neck with laser tattoo removal, but like I said, she just done too much. You get what I'm saying as far as the tattoo. So when I see her wearing a chain, that don't stir me up at all. It's like, all right, whatever. I mean, it's not like it's a cheap chain.
Well,
so.
With her tattoos, but at least with her tattoos, check this out. With your tattoo, she ain't got no choice. But with that chain, she made a conscious choice to pick it up and put it around her neck and be like, hey, I'm wearing this today. And then you want to get mad at your fans for asking you to take it off and turn off your comments. I was laughing so hard. I said, "Oh, that girl." I said, "Well, at least
she trolling.
Really, they gonna keep it 100. Okay,
it's trolling.
They're like, take it off. They're like, take it off. Why you got that thing on? I was like, oh my god.
All right, well, 678. I just want to say
it, but they're saying it.
Yeah, I want to say I appreciate you for coming up. We're gonna let you go right now. Please call back.
Somebody said some facts ain't faxing.
Icon, are you still there? Icon.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, I'm here.
Now you heard some of the stuff. I wanted you to chime in and just speak on some things that you've heard or some things that came new into your mindset, because you is such you played a pivotal role starting this conversation out, because when you came on Icon, honey, you had the shit lit. So I wanted to come back.
I heard all they had to say.
I want to give it the floor to you for a second. Go ahead.
So I understand what they're saying when they say about Jaidyn and, feeling emotions and stuff for her. Like I do, but I still stick to my book. She been there forever and letting stuff happen to her. Like, when do you sign off? Like, when do you let go? I mean, how much pain can you take? Because myself, I'm not a masochist. Like, I can't get hurt like that, And then I heard about them saying, like, you wear your heart on your sleeve and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, when, I don't know. I don't know. I have so much to say.
Well,
but
just
you
say
just go ahead and ask me some questions.
Nah, just say it real quick, because we got other callers. But I just wanted to give, I wanted you just to speak one last time before I go to these other callers.
I just hear everybody like talking about Jaidyn's feelings, and I feel it, but I'm like, and then she got the ring. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. Like, yes, she got the ring for being I shouldn't say bozo, but yes. And I'm gonna just be honest about it.
Be honest, Icon, because that's what we liked you for. In the beginning, you was very loud and you just put it on the flow. Don't apologize now.
I'm just gonna say it.
Just say it then.
You in high school with this fool. The girls at school told you he wasn't right. All right, this per Jason Lee's video. All right, they just told you he ain't right. Though, she like, well, I don't want to listen. I'm gonna go see for myself. Okay, come to turn out, everything they warned you about was true. And then you're going to stay. Then all of a sudden, somehow you get 18 from 13 all the way to 18. And then you get pregnant somewhere in there. Okay, I don't know how the girl is or whatever. But, like, that's the first baby. Then he put you out on the doorstep. Then he got all these other girls calling. Now you get a ring, his ex-girlfriend talking about he coming through. And now, you got Chrisean Rock and probably 15 other girls in that phone on rotation. And, then the next thing you want to tell me is like, I should feel some type of sadness or sorrowful for the girl's expedition. I mean, I don't know what you want to call it, but like, I don't know. She must be a masochist. Talking about she quiet and then she's stronger because she's quiet. I say either one, she in it for the money. Two, you can't tell me she ain't had nothing else because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. First of all, that's a lie. That's a lie. She probably had somebody who was littler than him and said, "Nah, I need that BD," and came back to it. But I definitely do not believe that she doesn't have somebody in the woodwork, hiding back there silent, like ready, like, baby, when you ready, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Get that bag. So they probably over there coaching her. Get in the sugar daddy bag. You get that money. Okay. And then now he probably mad on the sidelines like, dang, you know what? This man in debt, $13 million. You could go on ahead and leave, Jaidyn. Come on home, baby. We ain't going to get no money out of this one. I wouldn't be surprised. It's like after the debt of $13 million and some 850 comes out, you won't see her sliding a little bit to the side, trying to disappear at night somewhere, going over somewhere. So I mean, like I heard the other girl say, if Jaidyn was in debt $13 million, do you think he would stay? And I saw everybody in the side comments talk about nope. But guess what? This ain't no ride or die. This is a dummy, okay? This girl would probably stay, okay? She would probably stay, knowing that this man will leave her in the dust, face down in the mud, with her kids right there on the sidelines, if he found out she had that much debt. And it's just like, the double standards, the chaos, or like living in the house and talking about, and this one got me. She makes food for me every night and feeds me a home meal. Now, I just want to say this. Who in the world got time to cook every day? And where is the maid? Where is the nanny? Where is the people who are supposed to be coming in helping facilitate the household? If you're so famous and so busy and y'all gone and got to go handle stuff all day long, where is that? But now we're finding out they can't afford it. But I don't know. Honestly, and then I started hearing about them talking about the record deal. Let me tell you something about record deals. Okay, now this is LA Film School learning the business on my side that I know that for facts. They are going to be in more debt than they are going to make money. All the money that if that company decides to front the bill on their next songs and get their stuff recorded and make their videos, they got to pay them back before they start getting their money back, okay? And we've seen rappers before them. We've seen everyone in the entertainment saying, no, don't sign, because you're going to be broke. You're going to be broke on the back end. You have to pay them back. You are going to have to pay these record labels back before you see any money. So I don't know if Blueface thought that was a come up or what. To me, it was just like negative 10 million. It was just like another 10 negative something that he needs to. And it's been a proven fact in the industry that no matter how much these actors sing, dance, and tap dance, they don't make that money back. And it just, to me, I'm looking at the whole scenario and I'm like, they don't know what they're doing business-wise. They don't know. And I do not think that's a good businessman to have behind you. That's somebody to have behind you if you want to fall in debt, for sure. And then I'm thinking, like, he didn't even get Chrisean Rock into a positive for the 3 years that he had her. He's still talking about, you need to pay me back money, Chrisean. So that goes to let you know he didn't even get his money back from the first artist, and apparently he got left in debt. Then now he in more debt. Then he just tried to get this one into debt. And I don't know. I just don't know. But you know how people will try to look good. You know what I'm saying? And they can't afford to look good. What is it called? Do you know what it's called when they start trying to look good and just out here shining and blinging and stuff and be broke? That's exactly what this. And I fronting, all the things, all that, and you see I don't know. I'm looking at the whole thing. I'm looking, and she said something about Blueface's career not taken care of, and I'm like, yeah, he most definitely is vicariously living through these women. But he's going to have to get more on the Rolodex if he wants to start breaking even, because it just looked like a big fumble. But you know how I don't want to speak on people like that, because usually when you start talking bad about people, something will happen to you, or it'll turn back around and all of a sudden somebody comes in front. I just don't see who's going to front him though with like $16 million. Like, hey, let me pay off all your debt. And I was saying in the feeds, I'm scared of debt. Like when I hear people talking about debt, my heart start racing. It get a little hot over here. You know, I feel like I don't feel good. Like I just feel like slavery all over again. Chains, just having to wake up every day from the minute you've been trying to put in extra hours at night, trying to pay off stuff. That feels like prison. That feels like slavery to me. So when I'm looking at like all the debt he's signing up for and isn't even breaking even on the first artist, and then the second one, like I don't even know if she's even smart enough to know what she just did. And I think he thinks they have a come up, but that's not a come up. They will never see that $13 million from what happened to the house come back through signing a $10 million deal with Columbia, because they're gonna have to pay back that and then get theirs. So and then you know that when they get theirs, it's still not that much. So you can do your research if you want to find out if I'm telling the truth. It's fact. That's why nobody wants to sign. So I'm hearing everybody talk about this, and everybody got their sides and everything. I don't know who's smart. At this point, I'm just glad that I'm glad that Chrisean Rock got away. That's what I'm happy about. I'm happy that she got out while she could. I'm happy that she's doing what she's doing and she's doing good. And why am I on Chrisean Rock hard so much? It's just because I have been at the bottom. And
so wait, I don't mean to cut you off, but I got a question for you. Do they get any kind of advance with this deal?
Yeah. So they can, that's sometimes called a 360 deal. So they'll give you the money on the front end, but on the back end, you got to pay that back out. That's what I'm talking about. And some. They're not just going to take you to go market your song that you already have out. They're
Girl,
going to
APR
be like,
probably 36%.
Yeah, so I just don't see, you know, how that was a win. Yeah, he can try to marry her and do whatever, but I just don't see how this is going to be. But she probably doesn't even know. You know, they probably went in there and just.
Well, you know, they say she can't count.
Huh?
You know, they say she can't count.
Oh yeah, that's even worse. They prey on the dumb ones.
She couldn't do 8 + 7.
Most of the smart ones are like, let me open up my own company, and then they start making that money, and then they realize they don't want to split it with another company. You know, they're like, I don't want to give this to you, and then they realize that if they sign, they are going to have to give up all of their money. They're going to keep you in the studio. The first album will sell. If the first doesn't make the same money that they spent on you, they'll hold you for the second album, and at some point they'll shelve you until the contract is over. So to me, I'm like, okay, y'all need to figure out, they can come out with 1 million songs, but you know, I guess it's just going to be waiting to figure out what the profit was on the investment.
So do you think that Blue is using her as a proxy? I'm sorry if I'm echoing. I'm echoing bad.
Yeah, where you going?
That was echoing. So I think he's using her. He's vicariously living through her. I think he thinks that, I think he thinks that if he marries her, like he'll be able to make more money off of her, which was his initial idea. But he wouldn't have married her if that Columbia Records contract didn't come through. If they weren't going to Columbia Records and she didn't sign, you know, it could have taken another 10 years for him to give her an engagement ring. You know, I bet you he marries her fast. But see, I think what also is like, when a woman finds out that she's with a man who has so much debt like that, you really do have to love somebody like that. But I'm not sure 13 million is I don't know if there's enough love for 13 million. I'm just saying, you know, unless he was making like 13 million every 2 months, then you could see yourself like, okay, we could pay that off. But are you talking about 13 million that we're supposed to not only am I marrying you, I'm marrying 13 million. Now I'm marrying $850,000 in the house debt that you didn't pay off, that you had ample enough time supposedly to pay off with your bills. Your money you making and flaunting and stunting all this bull. And it's like now I'm about to walk down an aisle with you. And once I sign that contract, I'm responsible for all of your debt. You don't even have a prenup to keep me from your money. Now we're married and I got to pick up some of this tab, or every time I go out with you, it's going to be like, baby, can you get this tab? Can you get that bill? I ain't got it. And she's going to be like, baby, don't trip. I got it. I'm your ride or die since we were 13. Do you know how many women right now are just scared off by the fact that this man is in debt? How many women would ever, well, I'm going to say there's a lot of women who will mess with a broke man, but have you ever seen a smart one do that? Or anybody good with their money do that? Now wait, anybody got an answer over there?
No, somebody that's smart. That's an oxymoron,
Yeah. Jaidyn is not smart. She's not. Look, it's some I'm looking in the StreamYard chat. It's somebody named Meet the Moorheads really want to get in.
Okay, well, Miss Icon, I just want to say thank you. And please, I want you to call in every day if you can, girl. Okay, call anytime.
I love you guys.
Thank you for the information, Miss Icon. That was good info. For real.
Yeah. Okay, one more caller, and I'll be done with the calls, and I just stick on StreamYard. Calling from 615. You're live on the air. And let's give a big old thank you to Slim Goodness. Thank you for the $2, girl. 615.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. I have really enjoyed the conversation. Miss River, I was with you the entire time.
Oh, thank you.
These fans kill me. They kill me. I mean, we can go all the way back to, and I'm so glad you mentioned it, back to Blue Girls Club. Chrisean didn't know Blue. She didn't know Jaidyn Alexis. Jaidyn Alexis started this huge battle between them. But everybody wants to forget the fact that she tried to get this girl jumped for literally just being in the house.
Yeah.
We fast forward to now, this girl has yet to say anything to Jaidyn. When she bashing Blue. Jaidyn, you have done 4 songs talking mess about her. But Chrisean's the problem. When is Jaidyn going to turn her attention on Blueface? He was the one who had a relationship with you. He was the one that should have been committed to you. All of this is his fault. But you happen to be upset with Chrisean. Chrisean ain't thinking about Jaidyn. They ain't in the same lane. They ain't in the same league. Like, I just can't stand people. And then this who is calling Chrisean a crybaby. Like, we should apologize for having feelings and emotions. And it's like it's a bad thing for somebody to be emotional. Jaidyn looks crazy. You sat there and literally let that man talk for 2.5 hours about Chrisean Rock in your interview. Then spent another 30 minutes lying about what Megan Thee Stallion did to him. And you sat there, you look crazy. To me, you look worse than the Jason Lee and the Chrisean and Blueface Jason Lee interview. I mean, it's a mess, but I'm proud of Chrisean. I'm glad she's not responding to all of this. I'm glad, her little posts, we can read into what we want to read into them. She didn't say nothing about them being engaged. She just said she happy with the place she in life. And she probably, in sidebars, feel bad for Jaidyn. Like, you don't even know what you're getting into now.
At all.
But I definitely agree. He took her ring and pawned it so he could pay for Jaidyn Alexis' ring. So she need to give it up with that C ring. She shouldn't have been this car to begin with.
Thank you. Why was she even with him?
Yep.
Jaidyn don't even know what day of the week it is.
What was your whole point? And he already don't want to see your child, so you don't want to see me. There's no reason for them to conversate. But somebody in the chat had brought up this ongoing narrative about Chrisean smelling in her hygiene. I don't know. I just think it's crazy to me that this narrative started because back on Blue Girls Club, she kept a messy room. I don't know if y'all remember that old Jersey Shore show. Everyone in there, they rooms looked a hot mess. Clothes everywhere. Food, cups. I ain't ever heard nobody talk about their personal hygiene. But with Chrisean, it's always something about her personal hygiene. It's never because y'all saying, oh, she walked past me and she had an odor. It's because she keeps a messy room. And it's like this narrative has followed her for years. And it's all because she keeps a messy room. Or she might not wash daily or weekly like other people do. That makes her nasty. That doesn't mean she has a hygiene problem, I should say. But somebody mentioned in the comments, I'm like, why do we keep going back to this? I have not heard nobody in the media come and say they don't walk past Chrisean, she was smelling. But
River,
that's all I really have to go ahead.
Okay, no, well, I thank you so much for calling in and giving us your thoughts. It's really appreciated, and I love that you gave Miss River a shout out because she's so fabulous.
Oh, thank y'all.
Oh my God. All right, well, I thank you, babe. We're gonna let you go now, Miss River. Go ahead, take over the show.
Nah, I'm up here. I got a little distracted. Somebody in the chat talking about thank y'all. I can't wait till next time. I want to talk to Miss River. I have some different perspectives. So
yeah, they love you, Miss River. You know you the bomb.com girl. I know how to I know talent now.
Okay, girlfriend. I did used to. I was on a little radio show host for a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, I couldn't take the men trying to put their hands on me now. But you know what I mean. Not like put their hands on me physically assaulting, but trying to.
Yeah, I'm too nosy. Okay, so anyway, who you say got something to say? Meet the Moors.
No, Meet the Moors really wanted to speak, and then there's somebody else, My Sims.
Me.
Hey, Miss River. I was agreeing with you the whole time. I could not stand some of these Jaidyn fans though. I'm like, how you respect this woman? First of all, I wish somebody would tell me my baby about to be in the back room, because at this point we could square up.
Don't
okay.
That part right there. And
now,
then got the back room turned into a studio.
Period. Okay.
And then say ain't no kids gonna be in here. This the little shade that she do and throw
and that's why when
that people don't catch.
Quiet. I'm like, quiet where?
At all.
Where? I'm like, you must have not caught a couple lies, baby, because she was definitely shading out that baby and Blueface. And I'm like, okay, well, this your karma, because now your butt can't pay this house and your butt got to pay this $13 million. So that's your karma for coming at that baby, because God don't play about them kids. Now, I don't respect her as a mother at all, because
she's a terrible mama.
I wish you would let a ninja talk to my kid, asking my kid, is he gay? And then on top of that, your kid ain't in bed and it's school night. Come on now. And he's slamming doors. I wish my daughter would walk around here slamming doors like she paid the bills.
Won't even put no grease in her baby hair. That's
And
how bad she
the baby
is.
always need a diaper change. It's like, girl, you at home all the time. Why are you not on this? I'm pregnant now, so like my hormones, when I be seeing her, I be like, oh, let me eat her up. Like, let me eat her up. Cause I be darned.
Well, go ahead.
They know not to play with me. Cause I get into that, okay?
Go ahead, drag her. You got the floor.
And then on top of that, like they said, you always mention the Chrisean. Now, I kind of give her a little pass, but not really. Because, baby, you were pregnant for 9 months. Take a parenting class. I get you in here no real mother figure. Because, like, growing up, my mom, like, was in and out of my life like that, too. I took a parenting class. Because there's no excuse why I should be messing up. That's what they got them for. Get on that parenting class. And why you walking around town with your baby all everywhere like he is a newborn? Hello? Like, immune system. Fucked up. Like, you can't be doing all that. But, like, that's all I wanted to say, because a lot of people was talking about this and that, but you're not talking about this parenting at all. Let's get on the parenting stuff. Cause how I would never ever sit up here and be in somebody's corner who ain't taking care of their kids. Then you got more Hennessy bottles than food. Is ain't nobody gonna talk about that? Cause a whole wine cellar, but filled with Hennessy, and your kid walking around starving. But she cooked though, right? I ain't seen no food up in that pantry.
The only
Still
time
don't
I see
see
them
food.
eating is Buffalo Wild Wings and
Thank
something
you.
fast food delivered.
Always fast food, but she cook. I'm like, somebody lying to us, okay? Because we gotta see that pantry. Let's get a update of that pantry.
She's so clean, but look at how dirty them carpets is.
Period. Always got some dirt everywhere. Every time you turn around, why is your baby bed on the floor? That's what I want to know. Why is your son bed on the floor? He old enough for a little bit higher bed.
Where's Journey Room?
Exactly. I ain't seen that yet.
We talking about Junior Room. Where's Journey's?
Period.
Journey
And
ain't did nothing to nobody. She cute as a button.
and then you posting videos where her mouth always got milk around it. Clean your baby up. Like, what is going on? That baby is cute. Like, we don't hate on kids. Like, she's cute, but it's like, why you always got her looking like she bumming it? Like, my kid hair always done. Okay, if my hair ain't done, my baby hair always done. Period. If I gotta go in the bonnet, my kid ain't gonna look like no bum. No, that was just my whole issue as a parent. Somebody need to get on that because CPS, where you at? They always drunk and they always high. And then he been posting these videos. Why your pro officer didn't call you yet? Because you've been posting hella videos with weed and alcohol. You fell off a whole stage talking about, ooh, I must be drunk on God. Where your parole
On
officer
Schoolyard
at?
Crip?
On Schoolyard. Where is your parole officer? Can we get him on the line? Because what's up? Why are you still out? Somebody ain't doing their job. I'm gonna need them to be on it. Because we doing their job for them. I need a raise at this point. I done clocked so much dang on pee. It ain't nothing to be playing with. And then you coming for your mom. Jaidyn.
Yeah. Jaidyn obviously has a problem with any woman in that man's life. For
I
real.
will say she had me rolling when she said my BBL. At least my body looked better than the life savings that you spent on her. That did get me because I'm like, that's crazy when the mom who's 51 body look better than the one who's in a
I
20s.
know. Mm.
Barbie needs to cut it out.
I would have went head. I would have went tucked my tail head in the corner. The shame.
But I think it's weird. It's giving. I want to do my mom because why are you comparing your wife and your mom?
So
Ring.
listen, what you think going on with this record deal and this marriage?
Oh, I think she's stupid. Cause baby, ain't no way I'm signing without no lawyer present or reading nothing. You just signed a whole contract. You don't know how much backing you got to pay, how much complete. This man didn't even care. He just heard 10 million. Was like, hey, what's up? Sign it, cause I got all this debt. And she's stupid and always stay drunk that she signed it. Cause I'm not signing nothing that I ain't read. Cause that's at the end of the day, that's gonna be her butt on the line, not him. And he gonna probably dip and try to get back in Chrisean little draws after she got all this debt back. Cause that's what he do. He hop on whoever got the bread coming. And let's
So
be
do
real.
you feel like Blueface is really a P and this is just his unique, clever way of getting Jaidyn into the stable?
Oh, for sure. Like he definitely trying to use her to get that money so he can get that off his back. But it's like, you ain't you in your car repo too? Cause you ain't make no payments on
Did
the
you
car.
see the front? Did you see the grill of that Maybach, honey?
And y'all crashing cars like y'all got it like that. Cause she just crashed her new Jeep that he bought her
She
or he was
crashed that
flexing.
G-Wagon the ninth day after he bought it for her. Yes, yes.
And I was gonna say that ring that he took of Chrisean, that was he got mad because Lil Malibu and her made a diss. So they was arguing in the car. She said it on her live at the house that he took her ring. And then she was like, I need that back. Baby, you ain't getting that back. I guarantee you it had to be that ring that he traded in for Jaidyn. Cause they was saying it was like a little C on the ring. And I think he gonna put the ring on backwards because that ring don't even look like it's the right way on there. I was looking at it a couple times like, did this Negro just put the ring on backwards? He don't know how to put no ring on?
Oh yeah, I forgot that everybody was talking about how her finger was looking purple when she was
Yeah,
holding up her
I'm
hand,
like, either
showing off
the
the ring
ring
because
is
it don't
not
fit.
sizing or he don't put that ring on backwards and I done cut off her circulation. Cause I seen a ring on offer up like that, and they had
Not
it
offer up, baby.
up, and they had it on the a different way. So I'm like, is the ring on backwards or not?
I don't know. I don't know. Listen,
Where you
I
going?
don't think he got no custom. Say what?
Where you going?
I was trying. I gotta
Oh,
go get me some dinner, honey.
ooh, me too. Okay, meet the Moors. I just want to say I thank you so much for coming on. We're gonna let you go right now. Okay, so let's see who
It
else
was
we.
one more person in here that was what was
Where's
it?
a
What,
lot of people?
my Sims.
My. I don't see no my sin.
Maybe they left.
Yeah.
They sound like they want to check me. So I seen that.
Oh, she came back for you. Uh,
Okay.
my sin.
Yes, hi.
Hey, how you
Hi,
doing?
Gigi. Hi,
Hey,
everybody.
hey.
Hello.
This has been a great live. So, Miss River, I
Yes.
got a few different perspectives. You have like a lot of great points, and the things that you're saying make a lot of sense. The
Okay.
reason why I like Jaidyn, I don't know her. I like Chrisean and I like Jaidyn. Like, we messy here. I like them both. I like Jaden's music and I like her fake strength, and I like Krishan's perseverance. And nigga, you not gonna do me. Sorry, I like that attitude about it.
Mhm.
I think both of them are shitty mothers. I noticed you got to remember if you look back and think back, Krishan was messing with Blueface basically more than half of Jaden's pregnancy. I
Yeah.
noticed Jaden don't even mess with the little girl. She don't mess with the little girl at all. You never see her hold her. You never see her touch her. You never see her do anything.
She don't, and this is probably why I really don't like that girl. But go ahead, 'cause that's how my mama did me. Jada reminds me a lot of my mama. That's have a lot to subconsciously to
Girl,
do
I
with
knew
why
you
I
could
don't fool
talk,
her.
Miss River. Look, I knew you was gonna let it out. Listen, I really feel that way. I feel like the same thing that happened to Jaden has also happened to Krishan. Krishan has no attachment to that baby. I see the exact same characteristics in both of them. I see that Krishan handles her baby like a rag doll. I noticed in her last
I don't
live.
see it. Krishan kiss her baby. My mama don't kiss me. Never kiss
But wait a
me.
minute, Miss River. Wait a minute. If
Get
you
me
think
now. Get me
back to,
upset now.
wait a minute now. We friends.
Yeah, you know
Okay,
she's a
listen,
guest
listen.
whenever you a co-host.
Okay.
Yes. And
Okay.
I love y'all over here, especially you, Gigi. But anyway, listen, if you think back to that last live that Krishan was on with Jay Cinco, right? She was holding that baby. She was rocking and rocking. But if you notice, she still had those little preemie formulas. That baby about to be 2 months old. Ain't no way he should still be drinking out them little old 2-ounce bottles. Krishan got a lot of secrets. She's hiding a lot
Mm.
of things. She's very resentful that she smoked and drank throughout that pregnancy, and she wanted the perfect baby and the perfect life, like what she thought Jaden got. At this point, both of them could give a damn about Blue. They really is in a battle between each other, and he just capitalizing off of it. He left Jaden, remember? He left
Mhm.
Jaden to be with Krishan. His plan was to be with Krishan until she got pregnant. When she said baby, he said bye. He didn't want no babies. If he wanted babies, he would have stayed with Jaden. He wanted a money bag. He wanted somebody who was going to bring that money in so he could live that life of fame, responsibility free, and throw Jaden some change on the side and do what he wanted to. But
Mhm.
Krishan been in a battle with Jaden since day one. And she wanted the baby and she wanted the family. But what she did was she fucked around and smoked and drank and partied like she didn't have a baby in her. She didn't get no prenatal care. She said, fuck everybody. I got Blue and we got some money. And she paid the consequences for it. Now she has a sick baby that she does not want anybody to know about, that is not getting no tummy time. You never see her showing the baby doing tummy time, holding their head up, dressed decently, in a swing. You never see her doing nothing but rocking that baby and flossing that bracelet. I feel like Jaidyn is culturally different. She's different. We cannot keep comparing apples to oranges. Chrisean is a high yellow, light skinned baby of 12 that has grew up with light skin privilege and being that girl. Jaidyn is of another culture. She's most black men's preference, and she's not going to be looked at the same. She just as fucked up. She just as conniving. She just as scandalous. She's just as manipulating. But what she has is a bunch of men and society behind her saying that's okay. She's a drunk. She's the same thing Chrisean is. But you have to understand, in our culture, we're not raised to shut up and be submissive and be quiet and do what daddy say do. They are raised that way. She's not any better. She's just as toxic, but our society is not going to recognize that. She's always going to have a one up because she's not black. And Chrisean knows that because Blueface has told her
Jaidyn is black. If she ain't made sure that we know anything else, is that she's black.
10% black. She ain't calling herself black.
No, she didn't say 10%. She said she black. That's why she get to use the N-word.
But a lot of cultures use the N-word. They use the N-word in Colombia. They use the N-word in Spain. They use the N-word everywhere. Anybody that is of African descent or Negrito descent in other countries, they call each other niggas. Sorry. We have a problem with it because we were oppressed. Other countries, they accept it and they own it. We're different. We're negritos. So it's just different. At the end of the day, over here, being a black woman, we are under the microscope. You have to get prenatal care. You have to not be smoking and drinking. You have to show that you have some concern. Chrisean has shown that that baby is a pawn. She has not shown that.
But the baby ain't even 2 months yet.
You can look and see, Miss River. You smart. You're a critical thinker.
I'm not a mama. I don't got no kids, so this is where I'm a little ignorant.
And my kids are adults, but I definitely remember feeling in competition. I have been in relationships where I felt I was in competition, and I have been in competition with a woman who was not black. So that's even worse. You will lose your marbles. You have to remember, her and Blueface went on a trip to Disneyland, and it turned into a nightmare haunted house for her. He told her, we're going to Disneyland. So she has always been a part of that fantasy, and he's her rescuer, and he's her savior, and he's her pimp. He's literally been a pimp to her, but she was a lucky one. Blueface don't really like black girls. He like high yellow girls. He don't really like black girls. He don't like black women. She felt special. I'm in California. I know a lot of people that knew him. My kids went to school with him. He does not like black girls. His mother fucked him up at a very young age. He has no respect. So he felt like he was doing Chrisean a favor by even dealing with her. And you need to do this. And we not having no babies. And you need to do that. Chrisean is a young black girl who comes from a lot of toxicity and trauma. And ain't nobody gonna tell her nothing to do. And she led with her vagina.
Can we say Vivi?
I don't.
Mama, love you, girl. Love you, mama. Can we just say Vivi or something? But go ahead.
Yes. I'm sorry. We can say that.
I don't know. But how are we so sure that she led with that?
Because a lot of young girls in today's society, Ms. River, that's what they do when they don't value themselves, when they come from that. We're not going to get all political, but you have been a young girl. You have been a young black girl who have come from a lot of different things. And when these men be up in you and trying to make you a cum dumpster, we get penis juice on the brain. Once a man started telling you, I love you and I want you and I want a baby and we a family and we this and we that, you forget about everybody and everything that has let you down. And she did. And she made a lot of bad decisions. She knew he did not want a baby. We have to all be honest about that. She knew it. He told her. Blue does not hide how he feels. It's the women in his life that try to change how he feels. He did not want a baby with her. He wanted to make money, become famous, and do this and that. She wanted a baby because she saw or she thought or misinterpreted that when he was trying to make her jealous with Jaidyn, that he really enjoyed being a father. He don't enjoy being a father. He enjoy using his kids for clout and making her mad. He don't care. I bet you none of them have life insurance. It don't look like she take them to the doctor, the dentist, or nothing. They're not good parents.
Do Javon go to school?
Jaidyn is doing everything to get back at Chrisean. Blue is telling her, you heard in her song, she say if daddy say no, it's a no. She want to respond, she let her friends respond. Jaidyn don't have no black friends. Zero. None. If you haven't noticed, no black friends. She don't like black girls. She is offended and hurt and upset behind that. She don't care about Blue cheating with nobody else. But you got you a black girl. You say you hate black girls. You say you don't want your baby mama to be black. These are the things that people pillow talk about.
Mm-hmm.
These are the things that, these are the things that they say. Yes, Blue is very intelligent. Yes, he's a creep. He's a narcissist. He's destructive. He's a pathological liar. He's envious of everybody. He's all of that, but he also has a talent and he's intelligent. And he knows how to play with people, minds, emotions, and all of that. He tried, look, that interview was supposed to be for Jaidyn. Jaidyn was so happy. Did you catch her hype? She was happy, but it kept going back to Blue. Blue kept talking. He had to steal her shine. You heard her say, I want a ring. I want a ring. She already said she want her family together. What did Chrisean say? She want her family together. They both want the same thing. They willing to fight each other. He no longer matters, and he knows that. So he feel like he gonna take both of them on the ride. If he called Chrisean right now, she gonna have, you know what? And she gonna go back. He still got her in a chokehold. In a chokehold. Once you have a baby with a man, no matter how scandalous he is, you still have hope until you don't have hope no more. She still would sleep with him behind Jaidyn back because they are in a competition together. It's not about him at all. At all. They messed up. They both got sick babies. They both do not like being mothers. They both are depressed. They're both alcoholics. And they both fighting for Blue. And he gonna leave both of them for somebody else who don't got no kids.
Well, let's just hope that at this moment, as we speak right now, that Rock actually got her foot out the door. I get it. If he call her up, she probably gonna, feel a little weak, gonna be hot in the pants, and gonna go ahead.
I don't think her foot is out the door. I think she's just sitting in the corner waiting.
No, I hope that foot's out the door. And
she just had a baby not even 2 months ago. You don't give up hope on your baby daddy in 2 months. She has a sick baby that she is in denial about. She smoked and drank her whole pregnancy. You cannot live like a dog and die like a lamb. She will have to suffer the consequences for that either now or later. She's not going to be able to put out to the universe, it's okay to smoke weed and drink. She may be that example for a lot of young girls. This is what happened when you are chasing a fantasy. When a man invites you to Disneyland and you end up in a haunted house. She plays with God too much. So one thing about our culture we got to get better about is one thing we all know: you can't play with God, and that's one thing he won't tolerate. We all know that the devil is a distraction, and I'm not even a Christian, but we know he's a distraction. Chrisean keep making her mistake because she keep playing with God. So all these people following her and listening to her, Chrisean is sitting in the corner crying a lot of the time because she is flip-flopping. She's
what's Jaidyn doing? And what's Jaidyn doing?
Jaidyn is doing the same thing, but she's not playing with God. See, you got to remember, she's not playing with God. When you either with God or you with the devil, there's no in between in today's society. People, you just got to pick a side and stick there. What you can't do is play with God. And Chrisean likes to play with God, and she's very manipulating and calculating and conniving. She told her fans, you remember we all on her live and she told us, y'all broke, you can't tell me nothing. That said a lot about her.
So you've fairly dragged both of these women, and I see this going more toward dragging Chrisean because of
Because
playing
I'm a
with God.
woman, and because I'm a woman, and I have daughters, and I know my culture, and I don't care about the other cultures because I know they're raised to follow the money. They're raised to follow the money. They're raised to be okay with being single mothers. They're raised to be okay if it don't work.
And since you know your culture so well, who off the backs of who? Off the backs of who built what economy so that they could be about the money?
But
Don't
it
do
doesn't
this with
matter.
me.
It matters
I've been
as
sitting back
women.
quiet. I've been sitting back quiet now. What you said because of them for the women it's about the money?
No, I'm talking about because I truly care about the women in my culture. I can observe and watch and see other cultures.
Yeah,
But
we gave a lot of free labor to this country that these people come into and come up off of.
Yeah, well, Chrisean need to surround herself with better people. She need to make her circle small instead of having women beat up her sister. She needs to find somebody to help her manage her money and get her a 1 year.
Girl, don't even start with that with their family. If you,
I'm just saying,
just do some research on how that family get down.
Right, but her family is not much different than a lot of our toxic families.
It is extremely excuse me, you ain't gonna put that on my family. That family is extremely different than mine. Now don't do me.
No, well, I'm just saying a lot of our families has toxicity and generational curses and a lot of things that we weren't taught and a lot of molestation and a lot of bad things.
You care about your culture. Chrisean's playing with God.
Yep.
Jaidyn is just doing what her culture does, and she's great because she's doing her culture.
But she gotta pay too,
Let's talk about Blue.
She's just smart enough to capitalize off of it in a different way.
Capitalize off of signing a debt deal?
It doesn't matter. She might take the money and run. The bottom line
is you can't run from Columbia Records, girl. Stop. How you gonna run from Columbia Records?
Chrisean could have had a deal too. She wanted the man more than she wanted the money. She wanted the man and the family more than she wanted the money. She wasn't.
But you heard what I said. It's a debt deal, right?
Yeah, but she didn't believe in herself because she could have got a deal and took the money too. She would prefer. She wanted the man. But
you sign it.
The clout.
Do you know what a balance sheet is?
I do know what a balance sheet is.
You got assets on the left and you got liabilities. I'm sorry, you got assets and equity on the left and you got liabilities on the right. She automatically
really about to sign about that. We don't know if those are facts. What we do know is facts is that they toxic, dysfunctional, and shitty ass mamas with a pimp ass baby.
No, don't try to. No. I'll let you talk for a long time, and that's real good for me. Now, you got assets and equity on the left. You got liabilities on the right. She about to sign into a debt deal. She got 2 kids. You just sat here and talked about this woman and her culture is all about money and getting money. And you just sat here and was finna say that Rock could have had it too.
Is about being. Her culture is the women of other cultures are raised. Latino women, Asian women. They have something to fall back on. They are not told to stay in. If you stay in something, it should be beneficial to you. They are not told
this is not beneficial to Jaidyn.
It may be. It may not be. But she's not dragging herself for the public to see, and she's not playing with God. She is standing 10 toes down under the toxicity she's choosing to be in. She is not portraying herself as a victim. She is not running around trying to prove to the world, I got this, I can make it, I'm okay, I'm not hurt.
I don't fully, completely understand why you are so grounded in your belief that Chrisean is playing with God.
Because she do. Remember, she just had a baby and was talking about her and Blue gonna have another baby. 1 minute she up there dedicating the baby, and then she get online and say she gonna change the baby name. 1 minute she online saying she love Blue.
That's playing with. That sounds like playing with Blue to me. That don't sound like playing with God.
No, she always talk about God. She always talking about
no.
Not my God, not our God that didn't help us.
Just because she's a believer, and she believes in the words in that book, the Bible, does not mean she's playing with God.
Well, there is no
God hung with the drunks and the hoes.
Definitely.
Not God, Jesus. I'm sorry.
Right, definitely. But he went to them and they did not play with him. She's playing. a lot of these young girls play and play.
And I believe that
play.
Jaidyn's playing with her kids.
She is a shitty mama too. We are in agreement that Jaidyn probably had postpartum depression, in denial, and mad as hell. She don't want to be bothered with that baby. Don't touch her. Don't talk to her. Don't nothing. Blue probably scared to leave her alone with the kids because she be so mad at him.
The kids is scared to be alone with her. We got receipts on that.
But he picked two aggressive, traumatized women. He did that.
Yeah, he's a pimp. That's what he's supposed to do.
But Chrisean got a baby now, and she needs to fall back off of social media and trying to compare herself to everything. And she need to go get her a lease, put her some money in the bank, and she need to get off of social media, and she need to pop.
No, I don't think she needs to get off of social media because that's her cash cow.
Well, I mean, she need to not be rocking.
I think that you have a problem with. I think you just have a problem with Chrisean.
No, I have a problem with the fact that she's a young black girl and we're enabling her and making excuses for her when she can be a lot stronger.
I don't see why y'all feel that way though.
She can be a lot stronger. She can put some clothes on her baby.
Yes.
She cannot be popping her. She can really do things.
There is a lot of improvements that Rock. There's a lot of improvements that Rock can make.
There's a lot of different things she can do. So at this point, it's not a matter of winning.
And her fans and her fan pages.
Her fans ain't doing shit but typing in the comments. Her fans ain't doing nothing but confusing her even more.
And what's Jaidyn's fans doing?
Jaidyn fans don't matter to her.
Jaidyn about to have diabetes as big as she is. Come on now.
She clearly shows and clearly says that nobody matters except for Blueface. Chrisean, she fake.
Chrisean fake.
Very fake.
And Jaidyn's real.
When her and Blue doing good, it's fuck all of us. When her and Blue doing bad, she need us. She's very fake. Like a lot of.
Now I'll agree with you on that. But is Jaidyn real? And Jaidyn's real?
No, she's not real, but she's not pretending. She's not pretending for us.
Jaidyn's very much pretending, lady.
No, she's not pretending. She made a song. Blue.
She's pretending. Go look at her two most recent interviews and compare the differences. You got Suge Knight on one interview, and you got Mother Teresa on another.
No.
You
gotta understand that.
Yes.
A lot of races. A lot of people support Jaidyn.
Oh,
maybe
now it's race.
Culture, but
it's race.
She's very supported.
Now it's right.
She just signed a deal with Columbia. The numbers reflect, the reviews reflect. Jaidyn is willing to work hard to do anything for her pimp.
I don't have nothing to say because I don't want to start having a race debate.
It's not a race debate. I mean, a lot of men out here,
that's where it always is. I see what your pivot is. You pivot toward race and pivot toward disrespecting God. That's what your pivots are.
Yeah,
and don't have
she's
time
fake,
for that.
and she played with God. And we don't need young girls don't need to be hearing nobody out here losing their mind shaking. You need to go in a room and close your door and pray to God.
And what does Jaidyn need to do? And what does Jaidyn need to do?
She need to go somewhere. Jaidyn need to do whatever she need to do. I'm sure she.
No. That give us details.
Jaidyn is out for revenge. Silent revenge.
I didn't ask you what Jaidyn's out for. I asked you what does Jaidyn need to go do.
She need to pack up and leave.
Well, this is the first time you said that. Wow, everybody give her a round of applause. She finally said something. You just that's the first time you said that this whole No, you doing me. Trying to throw race and the Lord.
Not about listen, it's not
to pivot and hush me up, girls.
We gotta be realistic in 2023.
Everybody has to be realistic.
We gotta be real,
including Jaidyn.
And Jaidyn is gonna get a pass because she is not a black woman. They are going to.
Well, I'm glad you're gonna give her a pass.
No, I'm not giving her a pass.
As a black woman, I'm glad that you're gonna support her getting a pass.
I'm giving her a pass the way she handled herself, and that we could pick up some cues from that as hurt women. She hurt too. She hurt too. She very
really brainwashed.
She very hurt. But
y'all lazy just like her. Y'all don't even like. Did you watch the No Jumper interview? I'm curious. You watched it, and you watched the Jason Lee interview. You didn't see the contrast between Mother Teresa and Suge Knight?
Well, no, I didn't see the contrast because there were two different interviewers. And she seemed to feel more comfortable with one than she felt with the other.
And why?
I don't know.
You don't think inebriation had something to do with that?
Probably so. Now that you
Because
mention that, okay, Miss
yeah,
River.
because
Okay,
we were
wait. Now that
one.
you
No,
mention
look,
that,
one interview was within, I want to say, a couple of days of that court sentence where Blue was gonna go to jail if he's getting caught doing any drugs or
okay,
alcohol.
now that
The
you
other
mention
one
that,
was a week or so later. So that relapse back into drinking and stuff came back in. That's the Jaidyn we know, the
okay,
drunk all the time Jaidyn,
you
the
right.
puffy face,
You right
the
now.
gain
Now
5 pounds a month
right
from
now
drinking
that you
too
say
much.
that,
So
I
you
can see
don't
that.
you so but
But look at Chrisean when she went on No Jumper. She was kicking in the damn TVs and stuff.
yeah, and she was inebriated, wasn't she?
And then look how she was when she was on Jason Lee, her and Blueface.
And she was inebriated. But I'm talking about modern times now, baby. We ain't know nothing about Junior. We ain't know nothing about Chrisean Junior. Chrisean Jesus Junior. We ain't know nothing about him at the time of these interviews you flashing back to. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
and she
recent, modern, current times.
yeah, you're right. Now that you mentioned that, I could look back and I could think I don't recall her drinking as much in the Adam 22 interview, the No Jumper interview. You're right, Miss River. You're right.
No,
You called me on.
She wasn't drinking as much in that Jason Lee interview. And
Oh,
that no
really?
jump. No.
Oh, okay. I don't remember. I know I seen them both. You're right. And she was drinking in both, but I don't remember which one
Yeah,
she was drinking in more.
they definitely had a drink, but they wasn't drinking as much in that Jason Lee interview. And that was
So
an edited interview.
let me
That was an
ask you,
edited interview.
Miss River, what do you think? What do you think about it? The Chrisean and Jaidyn. What do you think about them as far as parents?
I
You
think
think
they both need to leave Blue alone and go do their thing. I think they're both women that have potential. I just don't see Jaidyn. I don't
okay?
think Jaidyn will be motivated to do anything without that P on her.
I got you.
You get what I'm saying?
I
Like,
got you.
if
Hmm.
I
What you
just
think
don't
about
see it.
Chris? What do you think about what I said? And come on, Ms. River, because you've been giving it to us all night. What do you think about what I said? Because I want us to be on good terms for the next live. What do you think about what I said about her playing with God? Let's just be honest. Let's see what
I
the
don't
chat's saying.
I don't think
Come
that
on, Gigi,
Chrisean is
say
playing
something.
God. I don't think that Chrisean is playing with God. I think she's following. This is her journey with God. I don't like that.
Oh,
That's a
you
reason.
wrong for that. You wrong. You lost.
I'll put my 2 cents on the relationship she had with Blueface. I'm not going to put my 2 cents on her relationship with God.
Okay. But you
I'm
don't
not
think
going to
she
do
can
that.
bring it down a little bit?
What is she supposed? What do you want her to do? Go become Kirk Franklin?
No, I'm not.
Well, I can talk a little bit,
Thank
Missy
you.
Mai. Now,
Come on,
my
Gigi.
opinion is Chrisean Rock. I think that everybody relationship with God or their spiritual walk is personal. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I can never speak on anybody. Now, some people I do like the girl, whoa, Vicky. To me, she comes off, but that's just my perspective. It could be
Okay.
her.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not in her mind. However, Chrisean Rock, when you look at the people that she looks up to that are Christians as well, I mean, are they walking a thin line, a straight line? Most likely they're not. Most likely
Thank
Chrisean
you.
see a lot of Christians that are hypocrite, a lot
Thank
of
you.
Christians that are lukewarm. So, no, she's not playing. This is what she's been taught. She's been
Okay.
taught you can go to church on Sunday, shake your ass the next before that night, suck
Okay.
your dick on Monday, and then go back to church and say, thank God. I mean, this is what she's taught. This is our society that we're in now. We see so
Right.
of it. So no, I don't think that she's playing, but religion is a lot of times what you taught. That's why people groom at a young age. But
Gigi, what you think about Jaidyn and Chrisean? What do you think as far as what you've seen and researched and investigated in terms of the parent? What did you notice about Jaidyn and that little girl? Have you noticed that she don't even deal with her at all?
the
That
child,
Blue always holding her, he always holding her, he always doing everything. Have you noticed she always drinking and that the boy is scared of her and she don't deal with the daughter? Have you noticed that?
you talking about Chrisean Rock
I'm
or
talking about Jaidyn Alexis.
notice that she neglects her kids?
Yes, that would be the worst to say.
I don't pay attention to her, so I cannot comment on that because every time I see Jaidyn, I see a puppet. I see someone that's not doing what they want to do, but they
Oh,
doing what the puppet master wants them to do. So I don't even see Jaidyn for Jaidyn because I don't even know who she is. I don't think she knows who she is. I think she has a part of herself, but when it comes to this world of entertainment and social media, it's mostly for Blueface satisfaction. So I think she does the social media for Blueface. I really don't see her having like an independence.
do you think that Blueface want either one of them, Gigi? Do you think he care about either one of them or really want either one of them?
Now, when you're talking about as a love interest, as a romance, somebody that he wants
Yes.
to protect and
And then
provide,
Miss River, I'd like to know what you think about that. What you think, Gigi?
I think that Blueface don't have that respect for himself, so he can't have it for anybody else. He don't have that love, that self love, that high integrity for himself. To me, he's a grown man, but his mentality is so immature. He has not grown. He's in the world. He thinks he's winning, but he's losing so much. So but that is the society that he's in. That is his mind frame. That is his world. So, and a lot of times in that world, image and
These
ego.
comments is going off, Miss River. You looking at them?
Girl, yeah, I'm looking at the comments.
Girl,
I'm in the
I'm
comments
sorry,
arguing
Miss
now.
Gigi. Your shit is popping. They are going off. Miss River, help me out here.
I'm on the StreamYard comments. Them going on too. Somebody just
I'm
called
on
me
the
a pick
regular
me. I'm over here
comments.
right.
I'm like, they going off. Gigi, help us out.
Well, I was
Somebody just called me a pick me. Girl, I'm
And then
mad as
somebody
hell.
gonna just say we are all sinners. We not talking about that, as Gigi just said. We can, girl. I cannot. I don't know how you do this, Gigi. They is talking big shit. I'm serious, Miss River. You over in one thing. I'm like, they talking big shit.
I ain't never been called a pick me in my life.
Okay, and the girl gonna tell me Jaidyn just want to be kept. We all want to be kept. Let's keep it real, okay? Kept and keep it real. We all don't have that option. What I mean, come on. She said, "My mind speaking facts," and they triggered. Thank you, the real Jay. Look, she said in Chrisean head, she thinks she not playing with God, but she is. She is, Miss River. Come on now, let's make it make sense.
No, so I'm not gonna sit here and stand in this world that the Lord made and say that somebody playing with him. I'm not about to do it, especially not somebody who prays way more than me. I'm not about to do it.
You don't know that she pray more than you. She told us we ain't got no
look
money
and see.
we can't tell her
She
shit.
prays more than me. I can count how many because she done prayed more than me. Okay, I can see that for a fact. As many times I done see her actually pray versus what I know I done did and ain't did.
I think that it's sincere.
Let me send my cash app.
I do.
Let me send my $50 cash app because y'all is lighting it up.
Oh, thank you. Come on.
It says I'm not about to keep by someone who cheats. Right, like the cheating is like I don't know.
I didn't get a chance to answer my question because you started.
Oh,
you pivoted. You pivoted again as usual.
I'm sorry, Miss River. What do you think? My question to you is the exact same question for Boss Lady.
Yeah,
Miss Gigi. What do I think that Blue loves either one of them?
Do you think Blueface wants? Do you think he cares or loves or either Chrisean or Jaidyn? Or what do you think his motive is?
I think that Blue is attracted, meaning like, get his blood flowing a bit. I think Rock does that more so for him. And I think that he actually has more genuine love for Jaidyn.
Wow. I agree with that. I believe the chemistry is with him and Chrisean. And I believe Jaidyn keeps him more grounded.
No, that is not what I said. Don't twist my words up. I said I believe he has more genuine love, like, that longevity, like this person been in my life for a long time.
But that don't mean nothing either, right? That don't mean shit.
Well, neither one of them mean anything when we talking about a man, especially not a man who can go find a replacement in it.
Wait, Golden Goddess said Jaidyn don't be dealing with Journey. Jaidyn don't deal with Journey at all. Y'all haven't noticed that?
Journey is my girl. I said this when I called in the first time. Journey, that's my girl. Because Journey tells read Journey face. Journey's face tell you everything you need to know about what's going on in
I
that
think she
house.
mad that Journey looked more like her than like Blue than that little boy. I think she mad about that. I think Journey got a coarser type of hair. Journey look more black than the son does. I think Jaidyn feels some type of way about that.
I don't know. I mean, Journey's cute to me. I think Journey gonna grow up to be a
I
very
mean,
beautiful
we not
young
gonna talk
woman.
about nobody kids, but she don't deal with that baby. You see that baby be crying every time she cry. Look, Blue told the boy to go get the baby. Remember, he said pick her up, and he was like, nope, nobody deals with her.
Oh, I feel bad for Journey. I mean, you pointing out some things that I probably didn't notice.
Yeah.
I noticed that some ain't right, and I can see it in Journey face.
Mm-hmm.
But that's gonna really make me dislike Jaidyn even more.
And Blue is a freak. You really got to
I think he's a freak on another dimension. I think if he got that sentence, he's still gonna be getting off. That's all I gotta say.
I think that he's a narcissist, and they're like blow up dolls and animated dildos, and I think they're like oh, I'm sorry, I can't say all that. I think they're just like bodies. They're just like bodies. He could be thinking about anybody or anything. I really think he be having intercourse with himself. He does not care about anybody else.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gigi.
Hey, Mama, I just want to say I enjoyed you. We're gonna put you back on hold for right now.
It sounds like some people want to cuss me out.
Why?
I don't get called a pick me and some other nonsense and stuff.
Well, how does that make you feel, Miss River?
Girl, I'm ready to. Girl, I'm Aries, and we always down ready to fight. I told you I'm Miss Head Buster. Come on. I felt like I was calming down and being a neutral party.
Mm-hmm. It was another lady that was here, but she bumped off. I wanted to get her in. Let's see. Dominique.
Yes, good evening, ladies. How y'all doing?
Good. How you doing, Dominique?
I'm good. Calling from the 410. I gotta get that last lady that y'all had on there. I got a couple bottles.
Okay, we're listening.
Okay, so the first thing is Chrisean is not playing about no God. She goes to one of the biggest churches we have here in Baltimore. That girl has been in church since she was a kid. It's taught behavior. She's going off of what she's seen and what she has been taught.
Right.
How would she know to go to church and pay tithes if it was not taught to her?
Right.
If she did not grow up seeing it every Sunday for the last, she's 23 years. Mm-hmm. Then the next thing, for her to say that Jaidyn is smart for signing that contract, Jaidyn is a plumb fool for that. That's debt on top of debt that she already got. He's putting his debt in her name now. Yeah. And once they get married, that's no longer just his debt, that's her debt as well. Anybody knows when you're dealing with a record company, if they give you backing, that's for promotion, touring, travel, expenses, promotion. If your sales, your streaming now, your concert sales, your promotions through the TVs and radio stations, if you don't make that money back, you got to give them their cut and the money that they forefronted for you to get on. So for her to say Jaidyn was smart, Jaidyn is a plumb fool for signing that and not having somebody read that contract, because he's about the same thing to her that he did to Chrisean.
That really rubbed me wrong. Applauding this debt deal, this record deal. That rubbed me wrong right there. It made me feel very comfortable being Team Rock, because if these are the type of people that's up here and applauding Jaidyn, they ain't got us not being. First of all, they sit there and try to talk about Rock fans like we don't tell Rock, stop acting like this, don't do this, don't say that, calm down. She don't listen to us. She don't listen to nobody.
She don't listen to her family. But I will say it's a product of their environment.
Yes.
Blueface had a crappy mother that didn't care. She still don't care. She's trying to be his friend and be his equal, opposed to being his mama and chastising him or letting her father do what he needed to do to get that boy in line. Chrisean, while they are to a degree, depending on what sibling she hang with, are a close-knit family, they have a lot of trauma and past dysfunctional behavior that she's trying to overcome.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a lot of trauma in that family. Like it's a lot of tea and information out there. Chrisean Rock upbringing and family, like different family members and stuff like that. Like, just the thing about it, like everybody knows about her one sister, Taseki, the one that she looks a lot alike. Yep. Her family is low key, slowly but surely. They all growing their own little platform right now. And that's a big family.
And that's something that I don't agree with. Opposed to getting out there and calling Blue out for his shenanigans, they need to be sitting her down and trying to teach her how to be a better mother. Because everything that they are doing right now, if she was to go to court, all they got to do, especially in the state of Maryland, they could pull it up and say that she's unfit as well. And then that'll be a whole nother ball game. Now, me personally, I'm a 38-year-old woman. I got 4 kids. I got 2 teens, 2 toddlers. I'm not a fan of either female, but I take a shining more to Chrisean because 1, she is from my hometown, and 2, I see a lot of what she's going through in me because I just got out of a bad situation with a narcissistic man that had rage and was an alcoholic.
So I think that Rock can actually dig herself out of it more and got more willpower to dig herself out of it.
Yeah, but she needs the proper guidance and the proper tools to get herself fully away and free from him to protect herself and her baby.
Gigi, you was about to say something?
Yeah. Elster donated $10. Thank you, Miss Esther. Messiah says, I think Rivers is passionate about the topic, but that don't make it fact, sweetie. None of us live with them today. So it's all perspective at this point. Love you all. We love you too.
I love you too. And I'm going to say this. Jaidyn's fan is the one that came on here dragging Jaidyn's motherhood and lack thereof. And pointed out a lot. All I said was she big. And she is big.
But guess what? I know what's going to fix that. If she want to get fixed, and I'm not saying you being plus size is something wrong with you, because it's, it's not, but if she got on Ozempic, she would have got slim, huh?
No, because she can't put that liquor down. Ozempic, I did the little semaglutide, Ozempic shots, whatever.
You did the Ozempic?
The keto diet works a lot better.
Got it.
You can't be drinking liquor on that stuff because a lot of that liquor has a lot of carbs in it. So it would be pointless to use the Ozempic and be drinking. It defeats the purpose.
Yeah, Ozempic, it all it do is make you digest your food less. So like, I'm gonna be a little graphic. So like, let's say you went to a barbecue on Sunday. You might burp on Tuesday or Wednesday and it still smell like that barbecue. That's what Ozempic is doing, making that food flow through your body slower. For me, no. That's a no for me.
Got it. Now, did you lose some weight?
No, it didn't make me lose no weight because I was already doing keto. I was trying to low key be anorexic.
Because they saying that you lose 75 pounds in 2 weeks. But
for the right candidate, it might work.
Yeah, because people say they dropping, and they.
But I'm not. I don't want to discourage anybody against it, but I do want to tell people, since we got this large platform here, if you already got some control over put food to mouth, you really don't need that.
They have to watch what they eat and the carbs that they ingest.
Yes, exactly. If you already watching what you eat, you already got that under control. Ozempic's not gonna do nothing extra for you. That was my experience with a keto diet.
Because what I'm hearing is Ozempic, it shrinks you. Now, some people say it makes you too small. But if you look at it, and they got YouTubers, because I was looking at YouTubers that take it, and they tell you their journey. They have pictures of 2 weeks, 1. So I would say you guys do your research. And from my research, it is almost like a wonder magic pill for so many people.
And you can, and you could get, and this is a little commercial ad, and you could get, What's that? This is a commercial ad because we done derailed. But look, no, you can get your hands on the semaglutide for like $40, like a month supply, maybe even 2 months supply. Like, it's ways to get your hands on it. You don't have
And
to
I
like
know
go through the doctors and stuff.
And I know people are saying, well, if you take Ozempic, you're gonna get sick. That's depending on your doses. If you're gonna do it, start on a low dose. And most people say, when they on the low dose, they fine, but when they go up the dose, that's when they have issues. But like River said, everybody is different. It didn't work for her, but it
Yeah.
worked for different people. I'm sorry to talk about that. So let's get back to the.
Okay, we had to, we some bad bees. Had to put girls up on game. Had
Okay.
to have that little chat.
But Ozempic for anybody, men and women are on it too. So
Why somebody in the chat talk about she be photoshopping a lot of her pictures? Because
who?
in a po, we know Rock ain't photoshopping nothing. She put her tiger stripes up there with that cheek sitting. That was so cute. I almost was gay like Jaidyn.
Okay, you talking about Jaidyn do photo? I mean, but everybody does it. Everybody on social media do.
Jaidyn photoshopped her head smaller in the picture. Yes, she did.
Well, she got a big
Yeah,
head.
if they called her Stewie.
Yeah, I would. If I had her head, I'd do it too. Yeah, but I think all she needs to do is lose that weight, lose it in the face, huh?
No, you said if I had her head, I'd do it too.
Yeah, because it's about image. Shit, you're a performer. You're a puppet on this entertainment shit. So that's what she's here to do.
Okay, I got a different angle though. I know I've been sitting up here slamming Jaidyn. You know I'm saying that, but I do feel bad for her. This is a fun time in her life. And she getting dragged left and right. I mean, there's so many pages. There's like a Stewie Hunchback page. There's all these different pages that's like going in on her. I do feel bad for her that is happening. And I do wish that we all would redirect our anger toward Blue. But it's difficult to do so when you got her continuously endorsing things that she should not. Like, why you want him to put a ring on your finger, but you don't want him to share his own mother's page? I mean, I'm sorry, little reality show. Like, it's a lot of little evil things that she do that she slip in there. She just slip it in there with a little bit more tact. She slip her evil in with a little bit more tact and class than Rock do. But I'm gonna tell you this: I'm 39 years old. I will always, looking at what I've gone through in my life, it's always them snaky, slithery things that hurt me a lot. I would prefer the person that's just gonna like square up, put the hands on you and come at you like where you can't ignore it like a tsunami. I prefer that because that's easier to get over. Like, that's less traumatizing. Like, what Jaidyn doing is not cool. I'm sorry, it's just not cool.
The only thing I feel bad for her for is that she wasted 10 years of her life on a no good dude.
Okay, but
that was her choice. I get that. That was her choice. That's the only thing that I do feel bad for is that she
but
didn't
she
have a
always thought he was on the come up, and he was over the course of their relationship on the come up. So she had an incentive to
got
stay.
that come up really started super cheating.
Mm-hmm.
So she wasted for nothing. I mean, she getting the bag now, but I think that's only out of spite.
I don't think they're getting the bag now. I just don't. And that's that. And then I don't think they're getting the bag now. And I just love their kids. Like, I love Lil Javon. I love Lil Journey.
Yeah, I think people are saying, Dominique, she can't get no bag if she's in debt 13 million.
Yeah, and I was just getting ready to fix my comment and
she's working to pay off debt, but she's not getting anything. She's working to pay off debt. All that you see,
working to pay off his debt,
right? Yeah. And what they think they about to do right now is parlay one debt to the next. That's not how. No.
But that's her debt now, and she's going to marry that man. You guys are one, so she's taking on that that deal too. But Dominique, I just want to say I thank you. I appreciate you for being so patient. We're gonna put you back down now. Um,
Thank you,
uh,
Dominique.
uh-huh. Bless Abundance. Are you there? Someone is trying to enter, but the Udi studio's full. Uh, I gotta let me see.
Is there
I'm
somebody?
here.
Do you see somebody
Hi.
named Frozen Babe? Frozen Babe. Do you see that person in the StreamYard?
Uh-huh.
Can we let that person in?
Okay. Let's talk to Miss Abundance. We got her now. Hey,
Okay.
Miss Abundance.
Hi, Miss Gigi.
How
How are
are you?
you? I'm great. And Miss River, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Miss Abundance?
I'm great. I've been listening to everybody. And remember, I don't know if you remember, Miss Gigi, but I was on one of your lives a while ago. And we discussed, Jaden being Blue's bottom beat. And now that, he is in trouble, of course he wants to marry her. One, he wants to marry her before the money. And two, he wants to marry her because when you're married, you can't testify against your spouse in court. So
Tell
if she knows anything that could get him in deeper trouble, she has to hold that because they're now married and that information is privileged. And he knows that.
I didn't think about it like that. Keep talking.
Wait, can I
So
interject with one thing? And she
yeah,
got real mad at him when he went to go see his son and got on the internet talking about he's a op.
mhm.
I'm no
But
longer with
see,
MILF Records.
right. But see, in court, because she is now going to be his wife, he cannot, she cannot spill the beans on him per se. The only way that she would be able to do that is if they got divorced, and he knows that. He probably had legal counsel to let him know that um in advance of him, proposing. So now we have to wait and see, okay, are they actually going to get married, or is this just something he's doing for contractual purposes? Because is he does anybody know if he's claiming to manage Jaden?
Yeah, that's his client.
Okay, because he could also be doing this for contractual purposes, to where since he's claiming to manage her, he may want to give the impression that he's going to marry her, but he's also telling people that he's her manager, so he may not have to do that. But as far as Jaden being smart, Jaden is not smart. She is basically, as people say, a puppet for Blueface. She has no personality. She does not take care of her kids. She's not well spoken. She's just somebody that's been around him for a long time. He likes it because she's not black. So she's basically a trophy for him in that, in that respect, because Blueface is about appearances. He's not about substance at all because he has none. So how can he be about what he doesn't have?
Yeah, none of these narcissists are about substance. That's the sucky part.
And see, the thing about Chrisean that you have to understand is Chrisean is 23 years old. Your frontal lobe in your brain is not fully formed until you're 25. She still has a lot of growing to do mentally, psychologically, spiritually. So before people are walking around here saying, oh, Chrisean is this and Chrisean is that, she's out here doing things on her own that the average person needs a whole village to do. So while everybody's sitting here talking about the girl, instead of lifting her up and giving her, encouragement, we're expecting her to be 45 at 23. It's not going to happen. Because I remember when I was 23 and I darn sure wasn't 45. I had to be 45 to be 45. So people expecting her to be, this well-adjusted, um, uh, wholesome person simply because she gave birth to a baby. That that is not gonna happen. That doesn't happen overnight. And she's never had a role model as a woman, as a Black woman, as a mother. Where is she supposed to get it? Is she supposed to pull it out of her, she's supposed to pull it out of thin air?
I hear what you're saying. Do you hear what she's saying, River?
Yeah, no, I absolutely hear what she's saying. Everybody is on here, like the criticism that they give this girl, and she's 23 years old. They give criticism to her like she, 30,
Yeah,
40 years
like
old.
she's 30, 40 years old. And I'm like, okay, how come Jaidyn isn't getting the smoke?
And meanwhile, she getting it out the mud at that. Like, come on now.
Right. I mean, how come Jaidyn isn't getting the smoke? How come she's getting a pass? How come Blueface is getting a pass? People sit up and talk about how narcissistic he is and this and that and this and that.
Because they're paying the blogs. They're paying the blogs, just like they pay for views.
But I hear it like in his comments. I hear it among Black women. I hear it among, women, period. They say, oh, he's this and he's that. It's because we have been so conditioned to accept toxic narcissism in men that we don't know the difference anymore. It's like we're immune to it, It's like as long as he's halfway cute and got some money and walking around with a penis, everybody's happy. I'm just like, what is the standard for today's woman? I'm scared. I have 3 daughters.
I honestly think that Blue pays the blogs. You get what I mean? Like he pays the blogs, whether it's pay the blog to post something bad about Rock, pay the blog to post something good to clean up his image. I mean, he is. Let's be for real here. He is fighting a criminal case,
right? He is.
So it's a lot cheaper probably to pay them blogs than it is to pay attorneys to actually fight for him. So
it may be, but the thing is that he, like it or not, at the end of the day, he is the perfect example of toxic, narcissistic, psychopathic, sociopathic behavior, and the fact that he gets a pass by our society, and it gets, it's interesting to people and they want to watch it. It's like watching a train wreck, you might want to looky-loo when you're around it, but do you want to watch it every day? Really? We to that point?
Yeah. Well, you give us a lot to think about, Blessed Abundance. I just want to say thank you so much. I love the fact that you came in here and you gave a different perspective about her getting involved and how he's trying to do the whole scam with the. What did you say again? Now, people in the comment section, when you did make that point, they said that rule does not apply in California.
But that doesn't mean that he can't have the trial moved. He can have it moved.
He can have what moved?
They can have the venue changed.
The venue? What do you mean by that?
Where they hold the trial, he can have the venue changed. They can have his lawyers can fight to have the venue changed.
Okay. All right. Well, I thank you so much. Blessed Abundance. We're gonna let you go at this time. All right. So Frozen Babe. Let me see. Hey, Frozen Babe, how's it going? Okay. I clicked on her and she's not here anymore. Miss River?
I'm here.
Yeah, I don't see Frozen Babe, boo-boo.
Girl, I just cashed out you $50 because I was ready.
Ooh, hey. Let's give a big old thank you, Miss River. Shit. You were ready for it. What were you ready for?
Frozen Babe.
Miss River donated $50, y'all. Let's
Girl.
give River. Miss River for Miss River for president. Okay. All right, here. Frozen. I I clicked on Frozen Babe, but I got somebody else. Shelf.
Nah, Frozen Babe missing in action.
Hold on.
Mon.
I'm gonna put you back here. She just came back up. Frozen Babe. Okay, every time I click on her, it just leaves. River, I'm not about to keep doing this.
Okay. All right, it's a troll.
No, it's not a troll. I know a Frozen Babe, but maybe it's something wrong with her thing. But no, she's not a troll. She's always here.
Okay. Maybe she had to use the bathroom.
Yeah, maybe she'll come back. So Shelf Girls, am I saying that right?
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you real good.
Hey y'all. Hey Miss River.
Hey girl.
Okay, now I think that we don't give Chrisean as much credit as due, because I think she kind of proved herself a little bit when after she had the baby, remember, and then he did finally go to Baltimore and they did the whole video thing, and then he was trying to get her to sign that contract, and remember, then they had wrote that little bogus contract out, you know, the one that was just written on some paper saying, you know, MILF Records, and then it was just like they toss it up in the air, and she was just like, I don't think so. I really think that Chrisean is, you know, a little bit is slowly allowing herself to get over him. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody, you know, it behooves me when people think that, you know, like, let's just say this whole big raggedy triangle. Okay, you got these three people, including his little raggedy tacky turkey tail. You know, nobody is going to get over these kinds of relationships in a quickness. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be sick. It's going to be thick. They're going to be clowning each other until somebody finally gets tired of it. And I was hoping that when this whole engagement thing came around, I was like, oh, Lord Jesus, please. The only thing Chrisean could do after that was, you know, have a seat at the table. You know what I'm saying? And watch and watch the this big gigantic, you know, catastrophe happen with the two.
Hello? Ooh, she was speaking good, but the audio.
She was giving us a word.
Right. We was really enjoying her.
What happened? She gone?
I don't know what happened.
Let's give her a chance.
I'm gonna remove her and bring her back. Let's see.
I knew where all your energy was coming from. And I was a little bit offended by what that lady was saying. Because I was like, no, that's not me. And that's not my kids. And there was a whole bunch of other people saying the same thing.
Now, Miss Girl, you had cut off, so a big piece of that we did not hear. We just wanted to let you know, but we enjoyed your commentary. So we wanted, could you repeat like the half ending of that, what you were saying?
With the woman that was the one that Miss Rivers was she was about to go in on it, and
damn.
Hello, Miss Girls.
What's happening?
I don't know, child. I can't hear no more. The spirit of Jaidyn.
Girl,
I was, you know, I was not, and I was kind of like in my feelings. I was a little bit I was offended by some of those comments that she was making. You know,
wait,
she should have been. When you making comments, when you making comments like that, you need to say this person is going through it, not all of us. You know what I'm saying? And the whole racial thing, I wasn't feeling none of that either.
Oh, honey, don't get me started. Don't start that racial stuff.
Girl, wait a minute, Miss River. I was like biting. I was like, you know what? I was in here like balling up toes and, you know what I'm saying, and gritting teeth because I could feel your energy. I was like, this girl gonna go off on this lady. She's just really trying to suck her teeth so she don't have to see what she really wants to say.
That is exactly why I was sitting back real quiet while she was talking that nonsense and that gibberish. Like, girl, what?
No, she was like, it's like these, like I said, these panels are based on the little bit of information that we can get from the people that's actually doing what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? But most of it is our opinions. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we can say. Like, we don't really know what Chrisean is really feeling or what she's thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because she'll come out and do one thing today and then step back and do something different or say something different tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm glad that she is staying quiet. That says a lot because I've
A
always said
whole lot.
sometimes your best defense, and I tell people around me this all the time. Sometimes you just need to step back and shut up because sometimes your best defense is no defense at all because you can't sit up and argue with you gonna sit up and argue with yourself and look like a fool. So like when all that stuff was going on, the more Chrisean stayed in the background, Blue made a fool out of himself on
Yeah,
there
and
talking crazy, all yeah, well, I think she doing this. I mean, he looked like he was little boy Blue all day long when Chrisean wasn't saying nothing about him not coming to see that baby.
yeah, and
So,
that's how come we got blogs posting late posts about him falling off the stage.
oh my
Um,
gosh, that's
yeah,
the thump
that's
thump thump.
yeah, no, that's why her silence is literally why the blogs is like, oh, this is tea. Let's post that he got this little $13 million judgment. Let's post that he fell off the stage. It's tea now because
Oh, and
we
wait a minute,
love
I'm
a good
sorry.
old redemption. We love a
Right,
good old
I'm glad
Shawshank
you said that
redemption.
because
While
I'd be
she up here trying
forgetting
to act
stuff.
like,
But that whole
go ahead.
God thing that she was bringing up, I'm like, come on now.
Girl,
You know what I'm saying?
who you
You
think
know,
you
look,
is?
everybody knows, and I'm gonna tell you, since I've heard so many people on the blogs and everything, it doesn't matter what the heck is going on in Chrisean's life. Everybody, I have never heard anybody not agree that that is a chosen one. There is something about that girl. You know what I'm saying? She's making her mistakes. You know what I'm saying? She might not be the most likable person to a lot of people, but there is something special about that girl. And I don't know if it's because of where she's been. I remember when she was at Whack, whatever his name's house, and the first time I ever saw that girl, and she was getting kicked out of that man's house, and it was so nasty how he was doing it. And my heart went out to her. And this was some years ago. So here it is, here it is 2023. And I was like, I wonder whatever happened to that girl. And come to find out it was her. So I mean, it was sad. I wanted to cry when that dude was kicking her, get the F up out of here. It was so sad. The girl came all the way to California, wherever, and she didn't have anywhere to go. And he was
She was
kicking her out the
already in
house.
California at school. She was
Yeah,
already in California at school.
and staying at that dude's house, it was so sad. I swear I was about to cry. And then come to find out that was her. But everybody has said that child, she is blessed.
She's
She is
very
truly blessed.
blessed. She is blessed
I
for real.
I wish that she go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying she is blessed in the fact that they think that we supposed to question her relationship with God for
Girl,
what?
but
For
wait a minute.
what?
Wait a
We
minute. My
supposed to
thing was
question her
this.
relationship with God because y'all don't like her and y'all
Right,
don't
but
like how
check
she
it out.
carry herself.
But y'all remember when
That's not
Blueface
something
did that.
I'm not gonna put my 2 cents on that.
But
Now
remember
you
when
asking
Blueface
me
did
for
it?
a bit much.
Remember when Blueface said, "Why you giving God the credit?" I was so flabbergasted. He was like, "Why you giving God the credit? For what I've done for you. This was
It's
all
a
me. God
whole
didn't have nothing to do with that." I was like,
but
"Wow."
look,
I said,
it did you
karma train.
did you
I
see
knew that
that
karma train
clip?
was coming.
No,
Mm-hmm.
the karma train was being coming. Did you see the clip where he tried to make fun of the baby middle name, Jesus? Said that's not even how you spell Jesus.
Wait a minute. I just saw when he did that whack interview where he says, nah, when he was trying to say that baby wasn't his, and I don't know, it could be the other dude's baby, and until I get the test, because my son's name would never be
He want her to do a
Chrisean.
process of elimination
Yeah,
to
yeah.
prove to him that she want him to be the baby daddy so bad. No, don't do
But the
that.
lie
Like, now that's
detector
hurtful.
test,
Now I'm finna start crying.
the lie detector test said that you do love Chrisean whenever he threw.
Yeah, well, he can't. I'm, I'm at a loss for words.
His
When
kind
it
of
comes to
love and somebody
Blueface,
else's love is different.
And the antics that he pulled, I'm at a loss for words. And I really, truly mean that. Because let's not all forget that he also was sitting up there with Jaidyn talking about, I don't watch kids. And she was up there nodding with that big ass pumpkin head. Yup, he don't babysit. He don't watch kids. Now all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden he watching kids.
No, he don't. And like Jaden
It's
said, we're gonna put the baby in
rude.
that back room back there. The back room.
Can we bring a receipt back to the forefront? This is a buried receipt, and I've been in these YouTube streets, paroling all these fucking lives, waiting for it to come back. So I'm gonna do it today. Can we talk about how Blue was like, "You ready to reach your brother?" When he was talking to Javon, you got a brother. You ready to meet your brother? This is when they was discussing. Okay, look at the trauma that you done put on your son. Your son think he got a baby brother. Javon was excited.
They gonna ruin that boy. I feel so bad for that little
He's
boy.
already
But
ruined, and it's
but
so
I'm gonna tell
sad.
you, this is something that really bothers me, and I don't really watch them too much. You know what I'm saying? The two of them when they get on live or whatever. But what I have noticed the few times that I have been on there is that, like you said, that little girl with her little cuteness, I don't ever see them bonding with. Not even that baby. I don't see the bonding. You know, that child is always on that couch. That poor baby is always on the couch. I don't see them picking her up, cuddling her, or it just doesn't seem to be. It's just like she's just running around like a little Chucky doll, just doing whatever. I never see
No,
them bond with those kids like that.
that
I
makes
never
me
see them bond.
so sad.
It is. I
That makes
never
me
see them
so
bond with them
sad.
kids. And that boy all up in the pantry looking for food.
So some Slim Jims.
You know, I mean, and then you know what? I've never known them to eat a home cooked meal.
No. They eat a home cooked meal. It's like once a month. You posted.
See?
Mm-hmm.
And before that,
It do be looking like okay. I'll eat
but let
it.
me say, I don't know what kind of floor plan that house has, but I hate it. It's like all the money that you flashing around. Could you furnish
Have
that
you
house, please, or is it being rented?
have you ever traveled to LA and booked Airbnbs there?
Is that what that is?
No, I'm not
It-
saying that's an
no,
Airbnb.
no,
I'm just
I haven't,
asking you.
but I've seen them. I've seen
I
some, but
have, and I have done so several times. The floor plans get real weird because it's like a little money. It's like a little come up money little thing. Like so, the houses out there, the layout is not normal of the
they look
houses out
like a
there.
stage. It's like a concert. You know what I'm saying? It's like big old, like they say the great room, but the great room is the whole house. And then you
Yeah.
got rooms off to the left, and you know what I'm saying, off in the cubbies, a bedroom over here,
Yes.
something like that. Yeah, it's like being in the house with a dome.
All right. Well, Miss Chef
Sheffer,
Girl.
it's Sheffer girls.
Now, I appreciate you. All right. What did you go get you something to eat, Miss River?
No, I did not, but I'm still here because I'm waiting on let me scroll through these comments. I'm waiting for Frozen Bay.
Girl, why y'all want to beef on? Can we save the beef for the next stream?
Okay.
Y'all want to go at it. You got people in the comments say, yeah, let her ass up. Let her ass up. I love both of y'all. Okay, so let's get these two. I'm hungry.
Me too.
Miss Cover,
I'm here.
Miss Butterpea. I'm gonna let you go, Miss Butterpea. I have no idea what all that is. Miss Busy.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How you doing, Miss Busy? So
All right.
yeah.
I wanted to bring up another point too for Jaidyn and like if they get married. I kind of think Blue's making a move because in Cali and in Nevada, community property only starts after you're married. So say he got this $13 million debt, right? And all the assets are now in Jaidyn's name. He's really protecting all of his money.
Okay.
So I don't know if you guys thought about that, but I don't know if it's all sincere, but it is a good business move to get married now.
Got it. Say that again.
I think that is the whole entire point that's been made all night.
Say it again, Miss Busy.
I said I do think it's a good business move to get married now. I look at marriage as a business anyway, but for them, it's almost like they're in dire need to make a move.
And why is that? And it's more so for him than her.
For him, yeah. I hope that she's smart and has somebody in her corner that can teach her,
She does.
how to have her own money. But
She doesn't. She doesn't.
um,
But
I don't think so either.
how is he gonna benefit? Tell us again.
So as long as the debt, so the judgment is before their actual wedding date, it will not impact Jaidyn, which means anything in her name is it up for like garnishment. It's not up for being taken in and being divvied out. Like say that the house was in her name. Say they sold the house to Jaidyn right now. The house is in her name before marriage. Now that's her property. So if they get married tomorrow.
Wait, girlfriend. Don't call us getting us excited.
I'm just gonna tell y'all because we're I don't know where you guys are located.
I appreciate you sharing that tea on that law in California. Are they married today?
No. So say they changed everything over to Jaidyn's name right now, right? And then they go get married tomorrow.
No, the judgment has been made.
It's already done, right? So he already has it. That's his property. That debt is his. So it won't be his new spouse's no matter who he marries. So they can't come after the new spouse's assets if she acquires her assets before they get married. But if they buy a house together, right, after they're married, then that is up for grabs. So anything they do before marriage in her name is protected.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He just proposed to her.
It's strange timing, right? So that's what I wanted to point out.
He proposed a couple days ago at the Steelers versus Rams game. And he's banned from the NBA indefinitely because of that.
Oh, he is? Oh, Lord.
But he proposed at that game. Are you saying that the marriage already took place?
No.
Before then?
No, I'm thinking he's going to move all his stuff to Jaidyn and then they're going to get married.
Wait, but that conflicts with what you just said.
No, any debt before marriage, not a proposal. Proposal in California doesn't mean anything legally.
It shouldn't mean anything anywhere in this world.
Well, in some states they have like fiance laws and whatnot, but just in California and Nevada they don't.
Okay, well I need to find the fiance laws.
they do have those. They do it. In some states they got what's it called? Where you live together a long time. Common law marriages. Yeah, we don't have that either. So she's pretty much protected as long as all of her assets come to her now. Whatever comes to her now before they get married, just like any debt he gets right now before they get married, it doesn't intertwine.
He has the debt though, is the point I'm making.
So that stays with him.
But but hold on now, as a finance major, I want to know.
Yeah,
which state is these fiance laws?
Oh.
Because
I think it's somewhere on the East Coast.
If I got to go somewhere and run it up, get on Bumble, find me a fiance, I'm gonna do it. Now hold on. Now I don't want to do.
I would have to see exactly which ones. I just know that we don't have those out here.
Okay, well I'm gonna go look up fiance law states. Meaning he proposed to me, I'm free.
I think it's the same law, the same states where, if you get proposed to, right, and then the wedding's off. In some states, you must give back the ring. In other states, you get to keep the ring. It's yours.
Girl, I ain't talking about the ring. I'm talking about the fiance laws, meaning I'm clear, like a fiance law. Okay.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm saying I think that law goes with whatever law the ring is under.
Okay, but either way, back to what I was saying. Or trying to say before I got my pupils dilated. Okay, like I did a line. You said that he proposed to her, and that proposal is gonna stop. Okay, either way.
No, when they get married. So say you have a car note right now and you own a house and you're not married yet, but tomorrow you get married. The car and the house is yours. You don't have to have your husband's name on it. That's yours whether you're married or not. So anything you do before your marriage is yours.
Well, okay.
So then his debt is his. That house, I guess, would technically be his, right? Jaidyn probably don't have nothing right now but this contract with Columbia. But that's
Okay.
hers. So if they get married tomorrow, his debt remains his debt. That house remains his house. This her new contract is her new contract. It's not community property.
Okay, that's what you're saying about California.
Yeah. And Nevada's like that too, but I'm not sure which state they call a residence.
Well, ladies, River might have to just bend down and fold. Jaidyn might have won.
Well, really, Blue won. That's the mastermind.
Repeat. Okay. Repeat it one last time. Let me make sure.
Okay, so Blue got this new debt, right?
Mm-hmm.
The judgment.
Mm-hmm.
And also Jaidyn just got her new contract.
Mm-hmm.
So because they're not married yet, the money from that contract is her money. It doesn't go to community property. It remains hers. The debt that he just got is his debt. It doesn't go to community property. He owns that debt. So if they get married, he could hypothetically kind of get away scot-free or claim bankruptcy, and it wouldn't affect any of their assets. So she can really hold all the money, and it wouldn't. That 13 million she cannot be touched for that 13 million.
Well, like I said,
so really he won, right?
I mean, yeah, he did.
Yeah, I don't know if she really won or if we
gonna teeter totter off into that discussion, then he did. But if we gonna stick with the Chrisean versus Jaidyn, then Jaidyn might have won, baby. If that's the truth, but that's a debt.
I think Jaidyn wants real love though, so I don't know if she really won. I think she wants.
No, I'm pretty sure both of these women want real love. I do, including the kids. I mean, we don't know what Junior want yet. He ain't. You know.
Well, yeah, definitely. I feel like with Jaidyn's kids, they were definitely having some trauma. You know, when their dad was running around. You see, like the little boy,
they're still having
that his dad's not
with his
coming back.
dad at home every day.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't know about that, but I just knew that he was always worried his dad was going to leave whenever he visited. Because I only seen some clips about it. I stopped
his
watching.
The daddy been home every day, and all of a sudden, little poor Javon can't even play Roblox because the mama want to sit up there and show, you know, that she know how to play GTA. All of a sudden, since the what's his name, Blue, been on probation.
Well, I feel like she's one of those girls that adapts to the man. Like all of a sudden, she likes everything he likes. I don't know if you know women like that, but like everything becomes about the man, the man. Okay. Yeah. Well, she's definitely one of those girls, I think, and I don't know if it's malicious. I just think that she's blind. So, but
now it's blind, and blind is cute when it's about, you feel what I'm saying? Blind is cute until you bring the kids into it. You got the little boy crying, don't want to be at home with the mama. She won't even let the little boy play the little Roblox game, and then laughing at the daddy, like encouraging it, like and then we all sit up here on the internet acting like, I can't believe they let the kids act like that. Yeah, I don't want to derail.
Yeah, I think all the kids suffer.
I don't even think it's. Is it trauma?
I consider it trauma. I mean, look at everything that's happened in front of that little boy. And he don't know how to process all that. I mean, I guess any of us coming from like a broken home kind of know what that feels like.
I mean, he will when he get older, just like Chrisean Rock says she remember the stuff that happened when she was young with her sisters and all that other stuff. So I'm sure he's going to remember all this. And besides, everything is recorded on social media, so he's going to rehash it when he gets older, I'm sure. But I just want to say thank you so much, Busy, for coming and giving us a different perspective and giving us those California laws. And I hope to hear from you more. All right.
Have a good night, you guys.
Thank you, Busy.
I'll let you go right now. And Miss River, girl, you know you my girl. Okay.
Thank you.
you
Is
doing like I,
what was the page called that was supposed to call in? The Mon page. Who was that? They calling in? Frozen page.
Lord have mercy.
I got to
You
get my
know,
lick back. Okay. I guess not. I guess it's a no.
yeah, you know who's calling? KFC. Okay.
Ooh, KFC.
That's who's calling me. Okay. Colonel Chicken. I'm hungry.
Oh my God, girl, I'm so jealous. I want to eat.
Yes, I think that's the time we should do. Now I might come up again after
Is we gonna do the Dwight Howard?
I did want to, but guess what? I did other lives and they got more traction. They got more likes and
Okay.
clicks than Dwight Howard. So that's got to be pushed back probably tomorrow or whenever. Depending on the competition, but I'm getting a lot of traction on Angela, so I think I want to do Angela next. And DJ Envy, even though I don't have an audience for DJ Envy, but he's such a hot topic. I'm gonna try to DJ Envy, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna push it tomorrow because I think they want to do another Chrisean Rock, and I just seen an article about Chrisean Rock that is kind of shocking. So I think I'll do that one after I do Angela.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I thank you, Miss River. You know you my love, and I
Thank
just
you for having me on. This is literally like probably my second time doing this little call in on YouTube, so I
you're
appreciate you
great
for having me. I do, for real.
You're great at it. All right. And I just want to thank everybody that called in from the StreamYard to the phone numbers to the phone line. I appreciate you guys all for making the input. You guys made the show. I just want to thank everybody that commented and kept commenting. I appreciate you guys too. Everybody that liked the video, I appreciate you guys too. And make sure you guys subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can always get notified. And I did a question. I said, do you guys want us to go live again after midnight? And you guys says 63% says yes, I'm gonna make it. I don't know, probably 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna do my best to make sure I come up here and I'm gonna give that Chrisean tea that just got out. Okay. And I don't think many people know about that tea that just got leaked. Dealing with Chrisean Rock. So I will see you guys. My next live will probably be around 10 o'clock something with dealing with Angela Simmons. Okay. There are new news articles out and they're talking about Angela Simmons. And I want to know what they have to say. I want to react with it with you. All right. Comment, let us know. And I'll see you guys on another video. I said, I don't want to hear no damn Dwight. Well, Asia, I thought that you guys did want to hear about Dwight and his zesty.
I want to hear about this Dwight.
But a
I
lot of
do.
my audience, they did not grab it like I thought they would grab it. So unfortunately, that will have to be pushed back. All right, well, comment, let us know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in another video. DJ, where you at?